Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Coming up next, Will Fleming sits down with Alex Cora. It is presented by your New England Ford dealers. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Hey, it's 4A. It's summer, and McFarland Energy invites you to upgrade your AC or natural gas equipment to a state-of-the-art energy-efficient system and enjoy big savings thanks to current utility rebates and 0% financing options. Plus, McFarland will take another $500 off a complete AC or heating install if you book now. Go greener with McFarland Energy's cleaner burning bioheat fuel, or keep your AC system reliable all summer in Greater Boston or on the Cape at McFarlandEnergy.com.
As a Boston sports fan, we know heartbreak. Hey, we even have a friggin' hill named after it. But we also know wicked awesome, like all our championship parades. When it comes to getting your CPAP supplies, New Englanders deserve a wicked awesome experience. Eastern MedTech is the GOAT of CPAP suppliers. Next time you need supplies for your CPAP anywhere in New England, depend on Eastern MedTech. Call 857-400-0044 or see easternmedtech.com.
I'm John Morgan. When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, your very own army springs into action immediately, 24/7. Our investigators, legal staff, and over 900 lawyers work together to fight to get you the best result as quickly and easily as possible. Insurance companies know who we are, and now you know it too. This firm was built for greatness. This firm was built for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Time for an oil change? Right now, you can save on Valvoline Restore and Protect, the only oil that restores and protects your engine to like factory clean. You can also save on brakes, tools, and more during the Father's Day sale with dad-approved deals through June 16th. AutoZone Father's Day sale, now through the 16th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Hey there, it's Gresh. Now, I bet you didn't know that summer's the golden season for losing weight, right? Here's the science. Diet-induced thermogenesis. Try saying that 3 times fast. Basically, when we eat, our temperature rises. So when it's hot out, we tend to eat lighter meals. Plus, longer days, those extra daylight hours help regulate sleep, boosting our metabolism. With all these summer facts, your body is already saying, let's get this done, so get it done. With Awaken 180, you can take summer's natural gift of losing a pound or 2 and turn it into 50. The best part, it's not just a summer fling with Awaken 180 weight loss. You're starting a long-term relationship with a healthier, thinner you. Summer starts soon. Get your Awaken 180 consultation on the calendar today for any location or the at-home program. Go online, awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800.
Reed's Ferry Sheds. Over 50 years, we've been selling our shed the same way. We're like a stick in the mud. Reed's Ferry does this thing. When the customer comes in, we help them buy a shed. I know, over at the home improvement store, they're cutting edge. They've got this machine that goes, "Welcome, please scan your first item." Geez, when it comes to not helping people, they got it down to a science. Now you go to Reed's Ferry. I'm sorry, you're going old school. We can't help ourselves. We pay attention to the shed customer and And boy, do we pay attention to our sheds. We wash them, sprinkle them with baby powder, give them a hug, and know them all by name. Bottom line, you end up with a lot more than their parking lot shed. Real service, better quality, backed by a 30-year warranty, and so good looking you can put it in the front yard. See for yourself at reedsferry.com. Then you make the call.
Call 888-85-SHEDS.
Need a shed? If it says Reed's Ferry, you got a good one.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Back here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and White Sox playing the second of 4 from Chicago tonight. Sox big winners in the series opener last night, 14-2 over the Chicago White Sox, the worst team in all of baseball. They have lost 14 consecutive games, which is a franchise record. So Red Sox will take it, and they'll try to extend that streak here tonight. And before every game, we interview Red Sox manager Alex Cora. It is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the Great American Sales Event and join the Bronco family, or get a great offer on America's best-selling trucks, F-Series, official truck of the Red Sox.
With the manager, Alex Cora, game 2 of 4 in Chicago, and man, 2 good ones in a row, AC, and right out of the gates. I mean, you said it. You wanted to set the tone in this series. This is a down club right now, and 2 pitches in, Jaron really set the tone.
Yeah, he feels good. Feels good at the plate. Just staying on pitches and hitting the ball hard. And, at this level, you're going to have your 0 for 10s, and you're going to go 5 for 10, right? And it's just how you handle the up and downs, and so far he's been amazing. We challenge him to play every single game, to start every single game this season and more, right? And so far he's done an amazing job.
I said in about the 3rd inning that you and Pete had to be looking at each other. I mean, because it is one of those days where it's kind of a race to the bat rack. You can sense that it's a day to get some, but your guys, I thought, stayed really patient and kept working themselves into really good counts.
Yeah, very humble approach. Took our walks, worked the count, put the ball in play with 2 strikes, and all around great day. And we got a tough one today. He's really good at what he does. He had good stuff, throws hard with that cutter and slider, but just go up there and battle with him, put good at bats, get that pitch count up, and score some runs.
That cutter has been such a weapon for him this year. New pitch, really. You make the lineup card. Jamie Westbrook gets a look in there. You're shuffling things up. Is it just right, left, or are you trying to find guys who can hit that specific pitch?
Most of it is platoon advantage. You have to. The other day, we put all the lefties against a guy that, lefties were hitting 180, and you saw what happened. At the end, that matters. And then try to, play the game, try to manage the game, which I hate, because that's, it's not my job, but, put guys in a situation that maybe they're going to bring a righty here, so we can put Valdi there, you can put Dom there, and maximize the matchup. So, we've been doing this since 2018. We started Rafi Devers against Clayton Kershaw, and they brought in Wood in the middle of the game, and we pinch it for Rafi. So this is something we are accustomed to. We have platoon since 2018. People think that 2018 was 9 guys out there and just win it. And we platoon at third, we platoon at second, at first, and behind the plate. So this is the nature of the business. This is how you try to maximize the roster to win games, and we're going to keep doing that.
Well, you can't put Manu in there against the lefty, but my God, I mean, he is so locked in at the plate. He almost hit a couple home runs last night. I assume you're going to try to ride this bat when possible for as long as he looks like this.
Well, we did it early in the season, and you can see that you look at the numbers, and you're like, no way he's hitting 180.
Yeah.
It feels like something big is going to happen when he's at the plate. One thing that he got going now compared to when he was here early in the season, he's controlling the strike zone. Also, although he's hitting the ball in the air, he's not missing his pitch. He was hitting a lot of fly balls to right field. Now he's hitting line drives to the gap and hitting the ball hard. And, he is a good hitter just like Willie, right? They come from an organization that the guys that they have or they taught, hitting, they're really good at what they do. And these two, and they're really good.
talk about putting guys in good positions. You do it for Jamie at Fenway to get his first hit, and then you get him in there last night. And, I mean, the story just keeps getting better. And I can't get enough of talking to him about it, about seeing the joy on his face when he's rounding the bases. I mean, he's doing it at this level, and don't you think he's energizing your club?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, and besides all the cool stories and field goal stories, he's a good player. Yeah. He is a good player, and he can hit lefties and righties. He's versatile. He has a good feel at the plate. He swings at the right ones, and this kid. I don't know how long he's going to last, roster-wise or whatever, but he's opening some eyes, and we knew it, when we signed him. At one point, he's going to contribute, and so far, so good.
You've been around this game a long time. You've played with and against and managed great starting pitchers. Tanner Houck seems to be really entering that next level. I know it's only 13 starts, but from your vantage point, having seen all the guys that you have, is Tanner kind of evolving into one of those guys?
Yeah. I mean, there's a process and a progression, right, to become a big leaguer and establish one and a lead one, right? And he's been so good for us throughout the years. I still remember in 21, just coming up every 5 days, and the rainouts allowed us to do that, and then we sent him down. And he never complained about it. He just wanted to contribute, and he did contribute. He was part of the playoff run last year. I really believe he was about to take off. He was throwing a lot of strikes with elite stuff, and then he got hit by the line drive against New York, and obviously that was a setback. But the offseason was a good one. He was healthy. He bought into the program, something we've been talking about for a while. Throw strikes with everything that you have. And he's been doing that. He doesn't panic. I think that's the way he lives his life, right? And, he shows it on the mound, and I'm very proud of him.
We said it before the game. We said it after the first inning and the third and the fourth and the fifth. He looked like a guy, as he has a lot lately, who could have had one of those special nights. He gets the long delay. You guys are scoring all these runs. Maybe that impacts him. But is that something that's coming into your mind, that this dude might be ready to do something special?
I mean, what he's doing is special, but something bigger is going to happen at one point in his career. I don't know when, but yesterday he was under control. They put some good at-bats at one point, like in the third, fourth inning.
Fun.
Yeah, they did, and I told Bales I was the one that jinxed it because I took Rafi out of the lineup, so I changed the whole thing. But overall, a good one. I know he gave up 2 in 7. People are disappointed.
Yeah.
But he'll be ready for the next one, and it's going to be a challenge, but he's ready for that one.
2 more quick ones. We haven't had to ask you much about injuries lately, which is good, but tell us the latest on Yoshida and Wilyer and Vaughn.
Yeah, Abreu recovering better than expected, which is awesome. Vaughn just recovering, no baseball activities. Romy, there's a good chance he's going to go on a rehab assignment on Tuesday, and Masa is going on a rehab assignment tomorrow, which is awesome.
And now the Sherwin-Williams question of the week from Mark Fitzpatrick of Fitzpatrick Painting and Wallpapering. You nailed it on the Celtics defense being the tone setter. I mean, we've both heard that it was just unbelievable in the Garden. Are you willing to now shorten your prediction about how the Celtics are going to get this thing done?
Let's keep it at 6, but, disappointed that it wasn't as loud as people expected, so let's make it louder on Sunday.
I think they will. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. Alex Cora, who before Game 1 took the Celtics to win the finals in 6. He's sticking with that prediction. He had a bunch of good reasons for it, too. I'm still going Celtics in 4, but we shall see. Game 2 coming up on Sunday. Game 2 of this series, Red Sox and White Sox coming up in just a few. 8:10 first pitch from Chicago. The Sherwin-Williams question of the week is brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Got paint questions? Ask Sherwin-Williams, and ask Sherwin-Williams how to bring color to your life. Time to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update is presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas. The home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now in Warwick. Online at nespas.com. Well, of course, this week, Chris Martin, Wilyer Abreu, and Vaughn Grissom all landed on the IL. You just heard Cora tell Will some of the updates. Wilyer Abreu, apparently better than expected. Vaughn Grissom, meanwhile, no baseball activities as of right now, still recovering. Romy Gonzalez is expected to begin a rehab assignment coming up on Tuesday. And Masataka Yoshida, who we have not talked about in quite a long time, he's going to begin a rehab assignment tomorrow, coming off a thumb injury. So we'll see, could be soon for Yoshida to rejoin the big club. All right, we will take a look at the Red Sox starting lineup and a look around the Major League Baseball scoreboard coming up next. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
It's the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
What is insurance?
Insurance transfers certain risks between parties.
Without insurance, the economy would really stop.
In simple terms, insurance is like community.
It's protecting every last asset that somebody has built over a lifetime.
You're in it together. You feel supported.
From the beginning to the end.
What insurance is just taking care of people. It's definitely a way of life.
Cross Insurance. Our way of life since 1954.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
I'm John Morgan. When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, your very own army springs into action immediately, 24/7. Our investigators, legal staff, and over 900 lawyers work together to fight to get you the best result as quickly and easily as possible. Insurance companies know who we are, and now you know it too. This firm was built for greatness. This firm was built for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Hey there, it's Gresh. Now, I bet you didn't know that summer's the golden season for losing weight, right? Here's the science. Diet-induced thermogenesis. Try saying that 3 times fast. Basically, when we eat, our temperature rises. So when it's hot out, we tend to eat lighter meals. Plus, longer days, those extra daylight hours help regulate sleep, boosting our metabolism. With all these summer facts, your body is already saying, let's get this done, so get it done. With Awaken 180, you can take summer's natural gift of losing a pound or two and turn it into 50. The best part, it's not just a summer fling with Awaken 180 weight loss. You're starting a long-term relationship with a healthier, thinner you. Summer starts soon. Get your Awaken 180 consultation on the calendar today for any location or the at-home program. Go online, awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Back here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and White Sox getting set for the second of 4 from Chicago tonight. It'll be Cooper Criswell making his 10th start of the year for the Red Sox, opposite one of the few really good players for the White Sox. Garrett Crochet is having a great season. He is among the league leaders in strikeouts and in WHIP, a solid ERA right around 3.5 or so, and has 1/3 of the Chicago White Sox team wins. So he is a guy that'll probably get some attention around the trade deadline coming up. But Crochet, as for tonight, will see a Red Sox lineup that is brought to you by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Jarren Duran, once again, in the leadoff spot. He hit his first career leadoff home run on the second pitch of the game last night. He's homered in back-to-back games. He is in center field. Rob Refsnyder is in left field batting second. He's currently on a 9-game hitting streak. Connor Wong, the catcher, will bat third. Rafael Devers is the third baseman batting cleanup. Tyler O'Neill is in right field batting fifth. O'Neill came off the IL 2 days ago. He's had 2 hits in each of his first 2 games back. Jamie Westbrook, who you heard in the 2-minute grill earlier in the pregame show, hit his first career home run last night. He is in the starting lineup. He's the second baseman batting 6th. Garrett Cooper will be the DH tonight batting 7th. Bobby Dahlbeck gets a shot at first base tonight. He will bat 8th. And Cedon Rafaela, fresh off a 4-hit game yesterday, is the shortstop batting 9th. Of course, just about everybody had a great day at the plate for the Red Sox yesterday as they had 24 hits to get 14 runs and beat the White Sox 14-2. You know, and that win put them back over 500 for now. It seems like they can't really go too far above, but they also don't go too far below 500 as this whole season is played out. So as of right now, they're 32-31. And if you want to look at the wild card standings, and I do, they are 1.5 out. They are the first team behind the Minnesota Twins as of right now, with back-to-back wins for the Sox. Twins have lost 3 in a row, so they're only 1.5 games out of that third and final wild card spot. The Orioles are head and shoulders above everybody else. They're the top wild card team. The Kansas City Royals are the second wild card team. Then it's the Twins holding on to that third spot. The Red Sox only have a half-game lead on both Detroit and Tampa Bay, and then a 1.5-game lead on the Blue Jays and the Rangers. So it's really muddled. I mean, this White Sox team that they're playing tonight, the Angels and the A's, are probably the only 3 that you can officially eliminate as of right now. The Astros have been horrible. They're 7 games under, but I don't know. They still have enough talent. I wonder if they can turn things around a little bit. But even with all the injuries that the Red Sox have had, and there have been a million of them, every position has been hit, they are a game over. And it seems like, at least for right now, this year, the way it's playing out in the American League, 500 might kind of keep you in it. You know, you might not have to be significantly better than that to grab a playoff spot. It's almost similar to the National League last year. The Diamondbacks get in there with 86 wins, and then they get all the way to the World Series. In fact, right now, the National League, this is kind of a crazy stat, has 4 teams with winning records. That's how bad the National League has been. It's very, very top-heavy. The Cubs and the Padres are currently the second and third wildcard teams in the NL. Both are under 500. So basically everybody, besides the Marlins and the Rockies, everybody's in it in the National League. Nobody's been playing all that well. American League is definitely better than the National League, and we'll see where that all ends up. But, 63 games into the season, not a bad time to take a look at it. And Sox come in with all the ups and downs and everything in between, a game and a half out of the playoffs. All right, time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Bunch of games already underway. The Brewers are all over the Tigers, 8-0 in the fifth inning. Pirates with a 2-0 lead on the Twins in the fifth. The Nationals are up 2-0 on the Braves, bottom of the fifth. Chris Sale on the mound for Atlanta. He's given up 2 runs over 4, does have 6 strikeouts in this one. Rays and Orioles are tied at 2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Yankees and Dodgers from the Bronx. Yamamoto on the mound for LA, but again, that one's scoreless, bottom of the third. No score between the Reds and the Cubs in the top of the fourth inning from Cincinnati. Guardians with an early 2-0 lead on the Marlins as they head to the bottom of the third. Rest of the action in baseball all later tonight, including Rangers and Giants from Arlington. The Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners in Kansas City. Rockies and Cardinals. The Houston Astros visit the LA Angels. San Diego Padres are home taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. And the late game tonight, you have the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. Still waiting to see if the Toronto Blue Jays are going to make a little bit of a run here or not. They have won back-to-back games. They've won 7 of 10. Still 2 games under 500, but this might be the stretch, a bunch of games against the Oakland A's where they pull themselves out of the basement in the AL East. They got the A's, they got Milwaukee, they got Cleveland, and then coming up in the middle of this month, a 3-game series in Toronto against the Red Sox. But Red Sox have a really tough schedule coming up here shortly. They're going to face some really good opponents with the Phillies and with the Yankees. So you got to take care of business against the Chicago White Sox. Again, this is the second of a 4-game series. They are going up against the ace of the staff for Chicago, but Criswell tonight. It'll be Brian Bayo on Saturday, and then a bullpen game Sunday afternoon. For the most part, it's a bullpen game every game for the White Sox, with the exception of tonight. All right, before we pass things off to the guys in Chicago, let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
All right, Sox trying to make it 3 straight wins tonight. Meanwhile, Chicago trying to snap their 14-game losing streak. That is going to do it for us. For our producer, Stiz, I'm Rich Keefe. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Will and Lou have the call of Red Sox and White Sox coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.
Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
I'm doubling everything now. I'm double dating. I'm double dipping.
Discover cashback match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Vacation season is about to be in full swing. You can help pay for your summer vacation with the money you find at findmassmoney.gov. Hey, it's Greg. You could have unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check, or refund check that never made its way to you. It is estimated that 1 out of every 10 of us has unclaimed property. My name was on the list, and yours could be too. It will only take 30 seconds to look for your name, and if you file a claim online, you can print the claim form from your inbox. Go to findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, it's easy, and it's free.
Coleman!
It's electric!
Need an electrician? Call Coleman Electric. I know you think you already have one, but what you really have is an electrician's phone number. You call, get voicemail, and pray like the dickens he calls you back. Hi, Larry Electric. Call you back tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, electricians love their job, but they hate answering the phone. So Coleman Electric came up with this idea. Coleman would have a ton of experienced electricians on staff and then hire a bunch of other folks to answer the phone. I mean, it's stinking brilliant. It's
electric.
Yeah, it's Coleman Electric. From Boston to Bow, New Hampshire, south to Sandwich, west to Worcester, when you need an electrician at your house, call Coleman Electric and schedule service with a live human being. Disclaimer, don't call at 3 a.m. because our humans do sleep. But Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, you call and we'll be at your place in the flick of a switch. And if the switch is broken, they'll be there quicker. Coleman Electric, Kuhlman. Electricians who answer the phone. I mean, it's brilliant.
It's electric.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
At T-Mobile, you can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800.
Via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualifying unlocked device, credit, service, and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox baseball.
And it is good! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, gear for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Will Fleming and Lou Merlone.
From the south side of Chicago, Guaranteed Rate Field, the home of the woeful, struggling Chicago White Sox, we welcome you to yet another radio production of Boston Red Sox baseball. Tonight, the Red Sox are looking to hand the White Sox a 15th consecutive loss, and they blasted away here in Chicago last night. A 14-run, 24-hit outburst for the Red Sox. 11 players got hits. 2 of them had 4 hits. And the Red Sox got a dominant start from Tanner Houck. It is a slightly different story this evening, however. The Red Sox will have Cooper Criswell on the mound, and Chicago will counter with their best pitcher and a guy who is quickly becoming one of the most dominant pitchers in the American League, Garrett Crochet. So looking to end their franchise worst 14-game losing streak, they hand the ball to Crochet here tonight. Along with Lou Merlone, Will Fleming, it is another beautiful spring night in Chicago. And Lou, it starts and finishes there tonight with the White Sox. Crochet is their best bet to break this slide, but he'll catch this Red Sox offense at a very hot moment.
Yeah, this is a bad White Sox team, but not when this kid pitches. His last 6 starts, he is 4-1. He's got a 1.03 ERA, and guys hitting 165 off him. That is some serious numbers. Now, they've dropped 14 straight. The last game they won was when he was on the mound. So this is one of those crippling games for the White Sox. If you can get to their best pitcher and put up some runs and beat them here tonight, then makes the next 2 nights a little bit easier.
23 runs and 37 hits for the Red Sox over the last 2 nights. The lineup cards are being exchanged to the home plate area. We'll get you those in just a moment. But first, the national anthem, brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers, helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yet another undersized crowd here at Guaranteed Rate Field. The White Sox, the worst record, the worst run differential, the worst roster in Major League Baseball. And the Red Sox looking to capitalize, although Garrett Crochet, their best starter, is just about ready to lead them on to the diamond. Lou, how about tonight's starting lineups?
Yeah, starting lineups brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For the Boston Red Sox, leading off in center field, be Jaron Duran. Rob Refschneider will bat second. He is in left field. Karna Wong does the catching, batting third. Rafi Devers bats fourth at third base. Tyler O'Neill, he'll bat fifth in right field. Jamie Westbrook gets the start at second base. Garrett Cooper will be designated hitter, batting seventh. Bobby Dahlbeck will be at first base, batting eighth. And your shortstop is Cedar Rafaela, batting ninth. For the Chicago White Sox, leading off is left fielder Corey Julks. Nicky Lopez is at second base, batting second. Luis Robert Jr. in center field, batting third. Gavin Sheets, designated hitter in a cleanup spot. Andrew Vaughn is at first base here tonight. He bats fifth. Paul DeYoung is at shortstop, batting sixth. Oscar Colas will be in right field, batting seventh. Corey Lee does the catching. And batting ninth is the third baseman, Lennon Sosa. Well, the Red Sox here trying to take game 2. The bats have come alive the last couple of nights in a 4-game set out here against the Chicago White Sox team that has lost 14 straight games. But they have their guy on the mound, Garrett Crochet. Rumors
Powering Possibilities is brought to you by Comcast North Central. And look, Devers is on a home run binge. How about Jarren Duran? 10 for his last 21 with 7 extra base hits. Across that time, powering possibilities with advanced network cybersecurity solutions and trusted partnership. Comcast is more businesses than anyone. We'll get you updated on the injury report, which is brought to you by Eastern MedTech. And better news for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida will rehab beginning tomorrow in Worcester. But for now, all eyes at the big league level. Jarren Duran into the left-handed batter's box. Tough customer on the mound. Garrett Crochet throws and a fastball in there for strike one. It's almost like a Juan Marichal leg kick, straight as an arrow with the right leg. A little disturbing, you would think. Crochet fires and Duran fouls it off on the third base side. So quickly 0-2. He had not started a major league game until this season. And when they traded Dylan Cease, they gave him the ball for opening day. He was great that day and has been ever since, particularly over his last 6 starts. Big, tall lefty throws, and Duran takes low. He introduced a cutter for the first time this season, and it has become an enormous weapon for him. In fact, he's throwing it more often now than his slider, the 1-2 to Duran. Swinging a high drive into deep left center field. It is back. Robert on the track. At the wall, he will get there and make the play. Duran put a charge into that, but Robert outran the baseball. Pretty good approach in a 2-strike count. Duran just missed another extra base hit. And there's a 1 loud out in the first inning.
Yeah, he stayed on that cutter. It's a pitch he's going to live with. Crochet's fastball sitting at 97 range. He's got a cutter, slider, changeup. His last outing, he threw 103 pitches. 94 of them were fastball and cutters. He leaned on both those pitches a lot.
Here's Rob Refsnyder's having a fabulous year. He takes a ball inside. Andrew Vaughn at first base. Nicky Lopez at second. DeYoung, the shortstop. Sosa at the third base bag. Here is the 1-0 to Rob. That's another ball. Good take. And it's 2-0. By now you know that Robert's in center. He can really go get it out there. Such a fabulous two-way player when healthy. Kalas in right, Jokes in left. The 2-0. Swing and a line drive up the middle, caught by Nicky Lopez. Kind of a top spinner, and Lopez, the second baseman, behind the bag, was well positioned. And more than anything, he just kind of fell over and made the grab. 2 down.
Yeah, a little changeup, he hit him. Yeah, he got a little cutter in on him, 2-0, and it was that line drive, but a soft line drive where Lopez noticed it and had to kind of lunge forward to catch it before it hit the dirt.
You do think the Red Sox would like to do damage early in at-bats. You don't want to get into 2-strike counts with this guy. Here's Connor Wong with 2 down. The pitch upstairs. That's ball 1. Devers would be next. Connor is just on an incredible run. 327, 5 homers, 21 driven in. The 1-0. That's another ball. So the second straight hitter faces a 2-0 count. Connor, among catchers, has the second highest average, the 4th best on base. Hasn't homered in a good long while. The 2-0 is ripped on a hop to short off of DeYoung, and that'll be a base hit. The Red Sox in this first inning are hammering Crochet. That's the first hit, but he's aboard, and the inning does continue for Devers.
Yeah, that was just a sinking line drive. It lands about 4 or 5 feet right in front of DeYoung, and that's like the worst one for an infielder. All you can really do is kind of what he did. He tried to get in front of it, but he pops up off his chest, kicks to second base. I'd imagine that would be a hit, and it is. Hit that ball hard.
And here is Devers, who is on an incredible roll. Crochet throws, and Raffi swings and misses. Wow, a 4-seamer at 97 in under his hands, and it's 0-1.
You mentioned Crochet 69 2/3. He's got 93 strikeouts. That is 3rd in baseball, most strikeouts.
0-1 pitch. Raffi takes one right there. That's a center cut fastball. And it's 0-2.
The strikeout percentage, 33.7. That's a 95th percentile. This guy is a strikeout pitcher. He got him 0-2 here. This is a battle.
Wong leading at first. 0-2 to Devers. Here's the pitch. That is just outside. It's a good pitch. Good take. And it's 1-2. One thing about Crochet with the cutter and the fastball that he keeps away from lefties, it does feel like an opportunity to Raffi for him to do what he's been doing, and that is go deep the other way. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew him away with a fastball. 98. That is power on power. And Devers is retired. Red Sox hit the ball hard, but they are gone in the top of the first. Cooper Criswell to the mound after this. No score after half an inning. Shaw's and Star Market, Red Sox Network.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
Make your summer as sweet as cherries with California cherries now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, pick up California cherries for only $2.97 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, you're limited to 2 bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on California cherries now on sale. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, it's Jones. Join Mego, Arcand, and me as we broadcast live from the rooftop of Bar Louie at Patriot Place from 2 to 6 on June 12th for Brady Day. The WEEI Street team will be hanging out at the Dean College stage with a life-size Brady, a red carpet, and more. See you there.
When your favorite ball club looks to close out the game, they bring in a specialist. Same is true in the drain game. When Eastern Mass homeowners need drain and sewer problems expertly fixed, Drains by James is the move. Whether you need drain cleaning or repair, pipelining, or sewer repair, you can depend on Drains by James to bring the relief 24/7. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Cooper Criswell on the mound for the Red Sox here tonight. First hitter is Corey Julks, who's pretty hot, especially by White Sox standards. First pitch to him is strike one. He's got an 8-game streak going, 11 for his last 33. Right-handed hitter, 0-1. Brushes him back a little bit. Sweeper, and it's 1-1. Criswell has reverse splits. He's been better against left-handers. His changeup basically been his best pitch. The 1-1 is fouled off on the first base side. Lou, his sweeper has been hammered, especially lately, and he's thrown fewer of them.
Yeah, last outing he threw 15 of them, only 4 for strikes, and maybe not a bad thing. He threw well against Detroit because right-handers in particular hitting 400 off that pitch.
1-2 is chopped toward third. Devers smoothly plays the second hop. Long throw in time to get Julks, who was moving pretty well down the line. So a good start for Criswell. And Lou, for Cooper, the stuff has never been overwhelming, and other than one really shaky start, he's done a really admirable job filling in for these Red Sox.
All Alex really asked for him is get 5, and there'll be times where he's pitching into the 6th, but 5 innings, kind of move it around. Sinker, changeup combo's really good. The sweeper to go with it.
Here's Nicky Lopez. He loops one down the left field line. Long run for Refsnyder, and he's there to make the play. Nicky Lopez does not look comfortable at the plate, and on one pitch, he is retired. And they're 2 away.
You're mentioning that sweeper against righties. You normally would think that's a tough pitch for righties, right? That's why you brought it into the game. But they're 10 for 25 off him. That's a 400 batting average. Slugging .760. 3 doubles and a couple of bombs.
Don't want to hang one to this guy, Luis Robert Jr., their most fearsome hitter, and a fastball right in there for strike 1. Callback at first, Westbrook. Jamie gets the start. He's at second. Rafaela at short with Devers over at third. St. on way over to Pole, the 0-1. A little bit low. O'Neill in right, Duran in center with Refsnyder in left, and I think it still holds. Who cares that the bases are empty? This is the guy to stay away from in this lineup. Here's a pitch that misses outside, 2-1.
Yeah, I'm with you. They got him last night. Tanner got him for an 0 for 3 spot with 3 strikeouts, but he's still a dangerous hitter. 2 for 12 since he's come off this IL.
2-1. That's hammered deep to center field. Duran at the track, at the wall. They did not stay away, and they pay a price. That is just an inexplicable mistake, and it's 1-0 White Sox.
Yeah, we said it actually coming in. When you look at this lineup, guy Luis Robert at 38 home runs last night. Silver Slugger, he's dangerous. He had just come off the IL. It was only a couple of days prior, and last night did not look right. This time here, he goes down and gets it, drives a line drive out of center field. The ball was hit hard.
It's only a solo home run, but he's about the only guy in the lineup you worry about doing that. I mean, Vaughn and DeYoung have power, but not like that. Here is Gavin Sheets, left-handed hitter. Fastball down and in for ball one. So now the White Sox, with their ace on the mound and an early lead, maybe believing a little bit in their dugout. The 1-0. It is a strike on the inside corner. I doubt that was the plan to challenge Robert in that way. 1-1. Fouled off.
You know, it was on the changeup, too, and it's been so good. I mentioned how the righties are crushing that sweeper, but not the changeup. They're hitting 143 off of it. He hit this ball 111.7 off the bat. It went 430 feet to dead center. He is an absolute monster. He's got 77 career home runs. He averages 410 feet. There are no cheapies with Lewis Robert.
And he's hit 360 in his career against Boston. 1-2 to Sheets. Pitch a little bit high. And it's 2-2. Defensive alignment with Long behind the plate, brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. 2-2 the pitch. That's just outside. Did he check his swing? No. Jim Wolf says Sheets went around and the inning is over. Robert hits one out, and after an inning, 1-0 White Sox in the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest selection of Toyo tires, sells them all at the guaranteed lowest price, offers more free services for life than anywhere else, and Town Fair has well over 100 locations throughout New England and New York. The area's largest inventory of Toyo tires at the guaranteed lowest price, more locations, and the most free services for life. So for your next set of Toyo tires, remember, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody!
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Looking for the perfect gift for your dad or grad? 99 restaurant gift cards are perfect. And now for every $50 you purchase, you'll receive 2 $5 bonus cards for yourself. You gotta love the nines.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Tyler O'Neill to lead it off for the Red Sox in the top of the second. They trail Chicago 1-0. The pitch to Tyler, right in there. Looks like he wasn't quite ready for that. Fastball in its own one. Tyler, since coming off the IL, 4 for 7. Scored 3 runs. Right-handed power hitter. Crochet's 0-1. Swinging a high pop foul toward the seats on the first base side. It'll make it into the fans by about 10 rows. And to O'Neill, it's quickly 0-2.
I was curious to see how they would attack it if they're overly aggressive. I mean, guys they're not really hitting Crochet at all this year. 194 clip, but they're hitting 292 in the first pitch, 64% first pitch rate. Seems like he's getting ahead with that fastball, and guys are letting him right now.
0-2 to O'Neill, down and in. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Herb Chambers' batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro. Here's a foul ball back to the screen, and it is still 1-2 to Tyler O'Neill. This is the problem when you have an Apple Pen on your iPad.
Yeah.
I found it, but if you misplace it, you're SOL. I for a minute looked over the counter.
You were
thought
all over.
maybe it was in the fans.
You looked in the front row.
1-2. Swinging a high fly into center field. Robert has some room in front of the track, drifting to his left. He's there. O'Neill just missed that one. Well, the Red Sox, by standards that Crochet has set, pretty quality at bats so far, but there's one down, and here is Jamie Westbrook.
Yeah, you kind of knew you were going to be in this type of game here with this guy in the mound, and the question is, he went 106. That was a career-high pitch count. You wonder if they're going to be careful with him again here tonight, but you get 6 and get to this bullpen that's been giving it up.
Here's the pitch to Jamie, and that's a fastball for a strike. The punch-out of Sheets that ended the bottom of the first inning is brought to you by Weichert Real Estate. 0-1 pitch. Jamie swings it, fouls it back. First hit 2 days ago at Fenway. First homer last night right here. 0-2 to the barrel man. One down in the second. Pitch. That's outside. He is so thrilled, obviously, but he's also locked in at the plate right now. Is Westbrook. 1-2. Crochet works very quickly. He throws. And a swing and a miss. He chased a high fastball. Jamie's not seen many arms like that. And they're 2 down.
And it's been all fastball cutter. Mentioned his last time, he really leaned on those things. He has that change slider, but the changeup's at 91. It's the second hardest changeup in the game. Luis Gil actually a little bit harder than that, but 97 to that changeup's almost like a BP one.
What a transformation this has become for Crochet. Here's Garrett Cooper, who takes a little bit outside. 4-1. Arbella Insurance Foundation, dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Every Red Sox strikeout during the season, $50 to the Jimmy Fund. 1-0 pitch is fouled back. It's happening a little bit more often in baseball nowadays. You think of Reynaldo Lopez, who's dominating for the Atlanta Braves. Jordan Hicks for the San Francisco Giants. Even Cutter Crawford. 1-1 outside to Cooper.
Well, I think they always had ideas that maybe he would be that starter for them. Just 22, he had Tommy John. He missed the whole year, so he came back last year. They wanted to ease him into it and put him out in that bullpen. But after a healthy offseason, right back in this rotation.
2-1. Awkward looking swing, fooled badly by Cutter. He thought he'd get a fastball. He did not. And it's 2-2. He was the 11th overall pick in the COVID year. So you generally don't draft guys like that to be in the bullpen. But as you said, injury complicated things. 2-2 with 2 down and the base is empty. Pitch to Garrett Cooper is strike 3 on the inside corner, and Cooper's struggles continue. 1-2-3 inning for Crochet. Bottom 2 is next. 1-0 White Sox in the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
40% of the male population is considered big and tall. 40%. Now imagine there was a place where those 40% could buy clothes that, wait for it, fit them. Crazy, right? At DXL, we make clothes for the big and tall man that fit. DXL. Wear what you want.
I'm John Morgan. When people stop me to ask, what's my case worth, here's what I tell them. All law firms are not the same at all. You see, the most important part of anyone's injury case is the firm you hire. The insurance company knows exactly which firms fight for full value and which firms will settle your case for pennies on the dollar. Our firm has recovered billions, $3 billion last year alone. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
Is it time for a new kitchen? Visit the CCL Homescape Showroom in Abington. Discover Schrock Cabinetry at our newly renovated kitchen showroom. Whether you're looking for designer-inspired color or intelligent storage, Schrock is your trusted brand and comes with a limited lifetime warranty. You create the kitchen of your dreams with our kitchen designers. Visit the CCL Showroom in Abington or go online to cclco.com and start your Schrock Dream Kitchen journey today. CCL is proud to be 100% employee-owned.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Cooper Criswell back to work in the bottom of the second. 1-0 White Sox. Cooper's first pitch to Andrew Vaughn is a strike on the outside corner. Luis Roberts' home run, the difference in this game, a 1. Just outside, 1-1.
Yeah, Vaughn's the other guy swinging it well. 6-game hitting streak, 348. Took Tanner Houck deep last night in a hanging split.
1-1. Hammered into the gap in left center field. Long run back for Refsnyder. And over into the gap. He's there to make the play. Maybe just a little bit off the end of the bat, so it hung up a touch. And there's one away.
Yeah, Refsnyder kind of just outran this ball a little bit. You're right. That ball was barreled. That's in the gap. Nobody could get to it, but it hung up there. Showed some good range out and left.
2 good plays made by him. Here now, Paul DeYoung, who's had a power surge, 10 homers, but not hitting a lot. He takes outside on a sweeper for ball 1. League leaders, and who's circling the drain. Presented by Drains by James. 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. Ellie De La Cruz has 33 stolen bases. Outrageous. Next is Bryce Terang with 22. Caballero with 21. Here's a liner into right field. Over to his left is Tyler O'Neill. 2 line drive outs. Very quickly beginning the second. It's not easy to get a lot in with the way these guys go. It's like catch it and go.
Yeah, no, Cooper letting it go a little bit. It's kind of awkward the way O'Neill went after that ball a little bit. He's dealing with that knee. Hopefully everything is all right. I don't like the way he ran after it.
Oscar Colas takes a strike on the inside corner. Wilyer Abreu, Alex told us, he's happy. He's recovering much faster than he thought, which is very encouraging. The pitch hit him. Came in and got Colas on the hand or wrist. And so there is the White Sox second base runner. Masataka is going to DH for Worcester beginning tomorrow. And Romy Gonzalez soon to follow on a rehab assignment. So all that is very positive.
No, I know those 3 guys are pretty valuable. You almost forget about Yoshida, but you're just talking about just another good at bat. He's kind of up and down, but still, you like to have him up there as an option. Abreu has been a monster, and Romy's fitting really nice.
It's Corey Lee, right-handed hitter. He takes strike 1 from Criswell. Alex made the point, which I think is right. If you can just lock in Yoshida as the DH almost every day, well then Alex has so many more tools at his disposal late in games to deploy. Here's a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
But all this time without him, too, with the way Refsnyder's swinging the bat, O'Neill, you want to get him off his feet. I feel like he's done a nice job of kind of resting guys, giving them DH spots.
0-2, we got him on a sweeper. Missed that by a ton. And Criswell very quickly through the second. So good news on the injury front for the Red Sox. Not so much on the scoreboard so far, but just 1-0 Chicago. After 2, Red Sox will have Dahlbeck, Rafaela, and Duran on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Make sure your summer is as sweet as cherries with California cherries now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, pick up California cherries for only $2.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2 Bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on California cherries now on sale. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, baseball fans, we know this is your favorite season of the year. And now, you can keep that walk-off home run feeling alive with a fresh coat of paint. Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day with over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store today.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. Switch today.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Bobby Dahlbeck leads it off in the third, and a first pitch from Garrett Crochet. This is a little bit low for ball one. He's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes actually tonight, Crochet, but so far no problem. 1-0 to Dahlbeck. Here it is. Bobby takes a ball outside. Third 2-0 count to the first 8 hitters.
Yeah, this is where I'd like for him to be a little aggressive. You don't need to be taking 2-0. You need to be attacking 2-0. He's got that cutter, but still be aggressive.
Here it is, the 2-0. He takes a ball. That's a good take. Now 3-0, and you would expect this would be a take, right?
I would think so. But you know what? I don't know. It's up to these guys. I'll let guys have a 3-0 green light.
Here's the 3-0. He takes very borderline pitch called a strike. So now it's 3-1. Bobby's 9 for his first 59 with 31 strikeouts. Hitters count here, 3-1. Crochet winds, he throws, and Bobby takes ball 4, low. So the Red Sox have a base runner to begin the third.
Yeah, this is definitely one of these old school guys here where your approach is try to get that pitch count up, right? If he goes 6, fine, so be it. I got a third of a game to go after this bullpen that's been giving it up. A lot of times you don't want to race to that bullpen because there's some bigger arms out there, but with this guy, you want him out.
Here's Rafael. You wonder if he might think bunt. No shot sign of it. He swings and misses at the first pitch, and it's 0-1.
You knew that was coming. A little cut piece coming at him.
It's early in the game. Cedon has not proven to be a great bunter yet. But you do have the top of the order due up next against this tough customer. 0-1. He squares now, and he bunts it foul back to the screen. And you know better than I, Lou, but it seems to me that, especially against a guy like this, if you're going to bunt in this situation, just square, right? Don't show late.
That was uncomfortable, and it was a fastball almost up at his eyes, too, that he tried to foul. Would have been a disaster. Now, see if he can try to save this at bat.
So now it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul. It's just crazy. I get it. The analytics movement in the game has so de-emphasized small ball and bunting. But as a result, so many young players with speed haven't done it a lot, and they just don't look comfortable doing it. Dahlbeck at first to lead off the third. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Rafaela swings and misses. He is gone. 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and there's one away.
Well, you know, when you ask certain situations come up in the game and it calls for maybe a bunt, but you still got to look at the personnel and say, listen, I know this guy should bunt, but if he can't or he's not comfortable with it, what am I doing? You know, let's just let him swing away and see what happens. We've seen him try to bunt before, but that one there, 0-1, looked uncomfortable.
So here is Duran, who smoked a ball in the gap in left center field. To begin the game, it was caught. Dahlbeck at first. The pitch is low. He's not razor sharp in terms of command, Crochet. I mean, this is a guy who has walked so few recently. In fact, in his last 6 starts, only 6 walks. Here's the 1-0, and that's fouled back. Jaron is on it tonight, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, this is, old school. Again, type of guy that, if you're going to fall behind and miss strike one, you want to try to make him pay 2-0, 1-0. Take advantage of that. Again, just fastball cutter here so far from Crochet, leading on 2 pitches.
1-0 Chicago, but a runner aboard in Dahlbeck. Not much of a lead. The 1-1 is a strike on the outside corner. With a lefty on the mound, Corey Lee behind the plate. He's got a cannon. It's unlikely many Red Sox will run.
Well, if you are, you're going first move. That's for sure. Maybe you can lean on Crochet with a long leg kick. If you do, you're going to steal this bag on the pitcher. Certainly not in the catcher. Corey Lee has got a cannon. He's got the lowest pop time in baseball. He gets rid of it.
Closest thing you'll ever see in modern baseball to double play depth behind Crochet. 1-2. Throw to first. Bobby just steps back to the bag. They're actually pinched toward the bag and in a little bit.
You don't normally see that, mainly for the second baseman. Nicky Lopez in true double play depth. A lot of times now with the lefty hitting, they're over in that little hole. Pulled down that right field line, but he's pretty much straight up.
1-2 to Duran. Crochet throws, and Jaron takes way outside. That was one of the rare sliders he's thrown. Missed by a ton, and it's 2-2. Told you about the stolen base leaders. Drains by James is Eastern Mass's leader in residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipe lining. 2-2. Dahlbeck creeping away at first. Pitch to Duran. Outside, he couldn't stop his swing. Yes, he did. Wow. I mean, that is an absolute gift, I think. I think Jim Wolf just kept Jarren Duran alive. He looked like he swung almost all the way through that.
Yeah, Crochet can't believe it. I'm with you there.
I mean,
that's a really bad call. I mean, the barrel is beyond home plate.
That's as bad a miss as you'll ever see.
Well, see if we can take advantage of it.
3-2. I think Dahlbeck will stay put, given the swing and miss. Here's the pitch, and it is swung on and fouled back. Let's see if you can make the most of a gift.
Yeah, and that's what you want to try to do. It's like you got a gift there, but still, you got to go out and do something about it. And you still got a tough guy on the mound.
A lot of those check swings are borderline. That was not.
No.
3-2. Here it is again, and a swing and a blooper foul on the third base side. On the Subaru of New England scoreboard, what a matchup tonight in New York. Yamamoto and the Dodgers in town, and he's tossed 6 shutout, 2-hit innings, has Yamamoto. Been awesome.
Come a long way since that Korea start, huh?
I
Hitting
would
5
say.
earned runs, people questioning whether he's going to be any good or not.
3-2 again. Swinging a soft ground ball back to the mound. Crochet glove spins, throws to first, low, and it gets past. Here comes Dahlbeck to third. Kyle Hudson is already to wave him home. Bobby makes the turn. Throw coming home, and he will step on the plate safe. Don't know why he didn't slide, but it works just fine. The Red Sox tie the game. It's 1-1, and Duran all the way over to third.
Well, we talk about taking advantage of a gift that you got from the third base umpire, Jim Wolf, because there was no question that Jarren Duran swung all the way through. It should have been a strikeout. Instead, it's a little number back to Crochet, and it's Duran's speed. Duran's speed. He gets to that ball, maybe a little lackadaisical. He turns around and realizes how quick he is and throws the ball in the dirt. Vaughn can't pick it. It goes down that line, and give Dahlbeck credit for round and continue to run hard. Although I would have liked to have seen him slide into home. It was a little bit too close. I don't know what he was doing. Of course, Duran all the way to third. Now Crochet is probably still upset over the Jarren Duran check swing, non-call.
Yeah, the whole infield's out there now. Pedro Grifol going to join him. They scored a straight error. I think it very easily could have been a hit and an error.
Yeah, I think most likely. I think you can see the replay, but I don't think that's a given that Jarren Duran is going to be out at first base.
Do you think this is a spot where the manager's out there to maybe try to get thrown out of the game?
No, well, the guy on third he's going to yell at, but I think it's down there because he just saw his kid on the mound kind of, react to what was a really bad call, by the third base umpire, Jim Wolf. I'm sure the dugouts let Jim hear it.
Now he's pointing at Jim Wolf. You better be careful, but I think there's intent here. And frankly, I don't blame him. It benefits the Red Sox, but that was an awful call.
It really was a bad call, but I calmed him down because even though he threw away.
Now Duran is breaking for home on the appeal. He scores. The pitcher.
Wow. They're trying to say that Jarren Duran maybe missed first base. So on the appeal, when Crochet steps off, Duran takes off, threw it away. Just Vaughn did not catch the baseball. It wasn't an awful throw.
What a great play by Duran, Lou. The second Crochet steps off, he comes home. And I bet you that the minute Crochet heard that the runner was going home, he panicked a little bit. I think even if they throw to first, Duran's going to be safe, even if it's caught over there.
Well, I think the whole thing was they were still appealing Duran missing first. So once Vaughn, I know the ball got by him and Duran scored, but with Vaughn, when he touches first base, to me, if Alan Porter saw that he missed first, he would have been out and he wouldn't have scored the run. Now, if Crochet stepped off and tried to make a play on Duran and he was safe, then the appeal wouldn't have counted because the play would have been made.
Here is Rob Refsnyder. The pitch to him is fouled back. They're going to give Duran a steal of home, which, technically speaking, he'll get it, but he did it when Crochet stepped off. What a crazy way to take a lead.
Wow.
Here's the pitch. Strike. So you think that if possible, maybe Duran did miss the bag, and if they throw to first, and catch the ball, then he could have been called out.
I actually think even though he missed it, because they didn't make a play on Duran.
0-2 is looped into right center field. That's a base hit for Rob Refsnyder. Now the Red Sox are doing it here, and you can tell Crochet is still not over the missed call and the check swing.
I don't know if you remember, there was a play a while ago where a guy left early on a Tucker, and he was on third base. They wanted to appeal third because they thought the guy scored left early on a sac fly, and Tucker took off beforehand before they could appeal, and they actually got him out. But because they made a play rather than an appeal, the run still counted, and they did tag out Tucker, but at least they got the run. If he had stepped off and tried to make a play on Duran, the appeal wouldn't have mattered anymore.
Here's Connor Wong. He takes a strike on the outside corner.
But they didn't try to make a play on Duran. They just tried to throw to first to say he missed it. So even though Vaughn missed the ball, he just picked it up and walked back over to first. And the appeal was still on, I believe.
0-1. Pitch to Wong. Refsnyder started, then stopped. They throw behind him at first, and he is safe, barely. That was close. Sure, the White Sox might look at that.
But, this is the chaos that you're looking for when you're facing a guy like Crochet. This guy is an elite pitcher in this game right now. He leads the league in strikeouts per 9. And you rattled them a little bit. Well, Jim Wolf, the third base ump, rattled them a little bit because there's no question he struck out Duran.
Safe call at first base.
Here's the other part about this inning that has to be said. Jim Wolf gave the Red Sox a gift, but I don't know how many people are walking the face of the earth that are at third base in the way that Duran was on that throw, and that come home with the violence that he did on that appeal to first.
Yeah, and I wonder if part of that was him maybe thinking he did miss first base and thought maybe he could steal home, and maybe Vaughn, instead of tagging, would throw home and try to make a play. Therefore, the appeal wouldn't have even counted because you actually made a play on a player.
Well, if that's true, he's playing three-dimensional chess.
Yeah.
And that would be one of the cool plays of the year.
This is a close play at first base. They're showing all these angles. I think Refsnyder looked like he got his hand in on that right field side of first base, but we mentioned Corey Lee's got the best arm of any catcher in the big leagues, arm strength. Strong throw to Refsnyder at first base. But it's Duran's speed that caused all of it. Yeah, he should have been rung up, but the comeback of Crochet, when he, being the lefty, his back was to Duran. When he turned and looked and saw him getting down the line, he kind of rushed that throw.
Waiting from the word from this replay center in New York. The rulebook says the appealing team must make clear their intention to appeal, either via verbal request or another act that unmistakably indicates its attempt to appeal. And I think stepping off from Crochet is that. Pretty obvious.
Stepping off, throwing to first. No one's on the base. They're obviously appealing Duran.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Chicago will retain their challenge.
So, hard to figure really what Refsnyder was doing in that spot. I mean, getting that far off the bag, especially with a catcher like Lee behind the plate. But Red Sox have a lead. They're now 2 down, and the count is 0-2 to Connor Wong. Pitch to Connor is low. Change up, and it's 1-2. Just an absolutely wild inning. One and two. Pitch, swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball, and the inning is over. But a walk, an error, an appeal play, a mischeck swing, and a steal of home. Give the Red Sox 2 runs. We go to the bottom of the third, 2-1 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Radio Network.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Harbor One Bank.
This is Jen White at Harbor One Bank. We are committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help. Harbor One Bank, member FDIC.
In between looking for your 10 lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
One 877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title? No problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Lenny Sosa leading it off in the bottom of the third. Just about as crazy a half an inning sequence as you'll see in the top of the third. Cooper Criswell, unbothered, throws strike one in the outside corner. I think you're all over that, Lou. It's a really good explanation where it's possible Duran is stealing home only because he wants to avoid the outcome of the appeal and draw a throw. It's also possible that he saw the guy throwing a first and said, I'm going.
Yeah.
But Alan Porter did complete the ruling as the 1-1 is a strike. Vaughn went after the ball, came back to the bag, stepped on it, and Porter gave the safe signal.
Gave the safe signal. I mean, if he felt Duran missed the base, even though Duran had scored, if they appeal first and he missed first, Porter, if he put his hand up like he's out, that run would not have counted.
But it did, as the 1-2 from Sosa fouled off on the first base side.
And that's kind of, again, athleticism, speed, great at-bat by Dahlbeck to get everything going here, but Duran's speed caused a lot of chaos.
His 12th steal of the year. Second of home, technically speaking. The 1-2 misses outside, and it's 2-2. Absolutely wild. You'll take it, though, against Criswell.
Yeah, and more importantly, too, that little chaos. Crochet threw 24 pitches that inning up to 52, and this is, again, not many times we look at pitch counts to get guys out because bullpens are solid, but with this situation here tonight, you're trying to get him out as soon as you can.
2-2. Fouled off. And he's a young arm. He's not done this kind of a workload before. He's already basically at his career high in innings pitched. Threw 103 last time, but every extra pitch he throws matters.
Yeah, that 103.
And look at the replay, by the way, that the White Sox telecast has.
He did.
He missed the bag.
Yeah, Karen Duran missed first.
So their video room had it fouled on the first base side. Think about that. I mean, Duran should have struck out on the check swing.
Yeah.
Instead, he puts the ball in play. That brings Dahlbeck home to tie the game. But on that play, he missed first base. He should have been out there, but they screwed the appeal up as the 2-2 misses outside. And it's 3-2. So I guess in that case, Alan Porter missed it too.
He missed it as well.
I think I saw Pedro Grifol asking if they could challenge that. They cannot, as a foul down the left field line.
You know, and I think they listen. You should be able to challenge anything. That's why you have a challenge system. You tell me that doesn't change the ball game if you can't challenge it. And it's not like, well, you want to challenge everything. You still only get so many challenges, right? It doesn't. You're not adding 2 or 3 to a game, but for them to determine, what can and can't be challenged because, whether it affects the game or not, I think is a joke.
Me too. 3-2 is fouled off the end of the bat.
Like all these things, whether it's some of the things that aren't challengeable, right? What is it? Hit by pitch or check swings and
check swings definitely not. Infield ground balls, fair or foul, anything in front of an umpire.
Yeah, everything in front. It's like, who's to determine that's not going to change the game?
3-2 is popped up on the infield. The catcher, Wong, throws the mask away right in front of the plate. He's there to make the play, almost steps on his own mask. That's why you're taught to throw the thing like 30 feet away. He's all right, and there's one away.
Yeah, he just sort of dumped it a few feet away from him. What are we doing here with Cora?
And it's maybe O'Neill, like you were noticing, Lou.
Told you. That fly ball that he caught, it almost like something checked on him because he kind of hobbled. I think it was the fly ball that the Young hit out to right field. And I didn't like the way he caught it or the way he walked away from it. Now Cora and the trainer out running out to right field to talk to Tyler O'Neill.
He's frustrated. It looks like he's about ready to come out of the game, and it's just yet another unfortunate break for Tyler O'Neill and the Red Sox. Without any conversation, he is done. Now Alex is pointing to the outfielders. I think he wants Refsnyder in right, and then Rafaela is going to go into the outfield. Duran will play left, and David Hamilton will be the shortstop.
Boy, your right fielder comes out of the game. You got a new shortstop, a left fielder, right fielder, a center fielder.
Here's what's interesting, Lou. You can review and challenge whether a base runner touched a bag. So I wonder whether once they appeal it, they no longer can.
Right.
Like if they missed the opportunity or whether they waited too long. It might be that the time elapsed way too much, sort of like when the Tigers wanted to challenge that play, but they let the window go too long.
Yeah.
I think maybe their video room should have been screaming to the dugout to challenge that sooner.
Yeah, it sounds like it. You know, that play I was talking about before was in Houston a few years ago. Tucker was on second. It was a fly ball to right field. The man on third tagged. He left way too soon. Tucker tagged as well. The replay and the big screen showed that he left too soon. So before they did the appeal, Tucker took off for home. The pitcher stepped off. They got Tucker in a rundown. They tagged him out. Now, Tucker was out. However, the appeal was no longer valid, and the run counted. So Tucker stole a run that was going to be called out. I wonder if Duran tried to do something similar at third base.
If so, it's an absolutely brilliant play. Again, it's possible that he's just such a burner that he goes.
If they tried to pick him off, if they got him out in the rundown, the appeal was void. The run would have counted.
And then he says, maybe I'll just get myself out of the rundown.
Yeah, if I get myself out, we get a run on the board.
Here's Corey Julks.
Of course, it worked out even better. They got another one.
It did. One down, base is empty. 2-1 Red Sox. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Again, I think that it was a missed bag by Duran. It's pretty clear as day. The 0-1 is skied into right field. Refsnyder in a new spot. Long run toward the line. He dives and makes the play. Holy cow! Rob Refsnyder, the first hitter he faces while in right field. He makes a Superman grab inside the line, and they're 2 down.
Wow. Not too often do you see an outfielder in the first 3 innings catch a ball down the left field line, catch a ball in left center, and then a dive and play down the right field line. The man covers a lot of ground, Will.
And he's just so valuable. You do hope that it's okay for Tyler O'Neill. He is just despondent in the Red Sox dugout heading for the clubhouse. And it is wild when you lose your right fielder, you change your left fielder to right, your center fielder to left, your shortstop to center, and you bring in a new shortstop. Without Abreu especially, that's imperative. The 0-1 is a little bit outside, and it's 1-1.
Really interesting, too, now when you look at the lineup, because it was clean Hamilton for O'Neill. Now Hamilton's hitting 5th behind Devers. Whether that affects how Crochet pitches Devers, if it was me, it would.
No doubt about that. So, Hamilton hitting 5th as the shortstop. Pitch. Swinging a chopper toward first. Dahlbeck has to wait a long while. Gloves and flips to the covering Criswell. Inning is over. And after 3 innings in Chicago, the Red Sox lead the White Sox 2-1 in the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Lou here. Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible Boston sports and concert prize experiences. We'd like to congratulate Deborah of Attleboro, Massachusetts, as our first winner. She won the opportunity for her loved ones to be honorary bad kids at a game and a $100 Shaw's gift card. Enter for your chance to be our next winner by just shopping at Shaw's and Star Market. See official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
This call to the bullpen gives you a chance to check out all the great Ford SUV offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on the award-winning Ford SUV lineup that you won't see advertised anyplace else. Whether you plan to buy from your Ford dealer's inventory or custom order your new SUV, visit buyfordnow.com and see how much you can save. And then see your New England Ford dealers for your new SUV.
In between looking for your 10 lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
What a crazy third inning. Now on to the fourth. Red Sox leading Garrett Crochet and the White Sox 2-1. See if he can settle himself down. Rafi Devers leading it off. The pitch to Devers is outside for ball one. Tyler O'Neill has left the game with an injury. It's not a recurrence of that knee. The 1-0 to Rafi. Swinging a shot into left field. That thing was mauled. Line drive hit, and Rafi is aboard. Well, I asked the question with Saydon. I will ask it again with David Hamilton, who is behind Rafi in this spot. His first debut of the game against a very difficult left-hander. Would he ever consider squaring around here? He has been hot with the bat.
I think you do. You know, again, it's the best way to rattle like a very good pitcher. Make him feel the baseball, throw it away once, maybe he can do it again.
He is squaring late, and it's right back to the mound. Crochet spins, throws to second in time. And Devers is cut down there. So Hamilton tried it and bunted it right back on two hops to the mound.
Yeah, just a bad angle there from Hamilton. Just got it was right back to him, you know, and that's got to stay away from the pitcher. We've seen this a lot lately. Again, I still want to see him continue to work on it because I want to see him get better at it. But if you put that ball down first base, or you split the difference between the pitcher and the first baseman, that one could have got interesting with his speed.
Here's Jamie. Hamilton is running. Lee's throw is not in time. Head first slide. So it kind of works out. David Hamilton, it's as if he bunted Rafi to second, except it's he, the fast base runner who's in scoring position. That was a great jump. He went on first move, and he got there.
Yeah, we've seen Crochet slide step, which is obviously you don't want to go on. Makes you think maybe that's what Refschneider saw when he got thrown out by Lee. He took off, saw the slide step, stopped, and couldn't get back to first base in time. But with Hamilton, he got the big leg kick and was able to steal it off the pitcher.
So now here's Jamie Westbrook. Chance to get the Red Sox a run. 1-0 pitch, way high. It is 2-0. We know we owe you a station break. We'll get you that in a moment. Third inning is fueled by Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline. 1-0 to the barrel man. Crochet is ready. Hamilton dancing at second. The pitch is a little outside, but called a strike. It's 1-1. And Hamilton is bouncing way off the second base bag. I think he could time up Crochet and think about third.
Yeah, that's a good bag to take off on, too, if you can get that right jump. And
they got a pickoff play on, and they almost throw it into center field. Nicky Lopez did well to catch that ball. 10-second station ID, Shaw's Star Market Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
2-1 to Jamie Westbrook. The pitch is way outside. And now it's 3-1. Well, Crochet's body language is just not the same.
Well, this is, again, you're rattling a good young pitcher who's been on a roll right now. Listen, he's only given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count's getting up there, and you can just see he's uncomfortable right now on the mound.
3-1 to the barrel man. The pitch, Hamilton runs. It's way outside. Throw to third is not in time. So Hamilton steals second and third, and that almost sailed into left field. The Red Sox speed is putting pressure on the White Sox, and it is producing. Westbrook walks again, and Boston has him at first and third with one down for Cooper.
Yeah, it was a great job by Hamilton. Again, it's, he's going off the looks. He has a lead. The minute Crochet looks home, it's a shuffle, and he delivers the ball at home. He takes off. Great jump. Now you got to get Cooper to cash it in.
Need the ball in play here. He fouls the first pitch off on the first base side. Every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. Now, Cooper has really struggled in this spot. Not just runners in scoring position, but runner at third with less than 2 outs. Hamilton can fly. The 0-1. Down and in. If there were ever a spot that the contact play is on, it is right here.
Yeah, no, there's no question about it. And I don't think you do it with 1 out, but if you get 2 outs with this combination, I wouldn't be surprised seeing Westbrook take off.
1-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Badly over the top of a cutter. And Garrett Cooper is 2 for 14. Runners in scoring position. And again, this is a spot he can get a run home without a hit.
Feels like a big run, too.
It does, especially given the mental state of the pitcher. The 1-2, swing and a miss, he got him. That's just not good enough from Garrett Cooper. And they're 2 down. It'll be up to Bobby Dahlbeck.
Well, I say now you might get something on it because it's not about the speed on first base. It's not about Westbrook. It's about the speed on third base. What do you do? If you're Lee, you're going to throw it down to second base, try to get Westbrook? Well, you probably can, but he would pull up and Hamilton might be able to steal another run.
No doubt about it. The pitch to Bobby is down and in. The Red Sox have already executed that play. It feels like it's coming.
Well, you got a swing and miss guy here in Dahlbeck. Now it's 1-0. He walked his first at bat, but if this is a 2-strike count, I'm taking Westbrook off. He's taking off.
Bigger lead now. They lead at the corners with 2 down. The pitch is fouled back. Dahlbeck had a big rip at a fastball. I think that's probably right. Let him have 1 to try to drive.
One more here. You got a 1-1 count.
Sox leading 2-1. They've got him at first and third, but now 2 outs. Jamie leading away at first. 1-1 the pitch. Swinging a high fly into right field. Colas circles underneath it. Kind of a tough sky, but he's there to make the play. And the inning is over. A question for Lou about that play when we return. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 Red Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars. We help people buy them.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
All right, so you always hear me talking about transition medical weight loss and how it worked for me and how it worked for my wife, and now it's working for our co-worker, Carolyn. Tell me, how you feeling since being on it?
Wiki, I feel so good. I have so much more energy. I sleep better at night. I've lost 18 pounds.
Good job.
And I'm ready, almost ready for a swimsuit season.
If you want to get there, all you need to do is change your life and go to transitionsalem.com. That's transitionsalem.com.
Yes.
Looking for the perfect gift for your dad or grad? 99 restaurant gift cards are perfect. And now for every $50 you purchase, you'll receive 2 $5 bonus cards for yourself. You gotta love the 9s.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now, Luis Robert Jr. leading it off in the bottom of the fourth. We repeat the refrain, stay away from him. 2-1 Red Sox lead. The pitch to him is fastball on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's a dangerous hitter. You do the job. Best way to do that is keep guys in front of him off the base.
There's a pitch to him that misses.
Make him come up here with nobody on.
Red Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the Great American Sales Event and join the Bronco family. 1-1. Chops weakly toward third. It hooks foul outside the line. So with Westbrook at first, Hamilton at third, 2 down with Dahlbeck at the plate. Is there any possibility that the Red Sox would shy away from that play, thinking maybe that's a specific sequence of signals that Westbrook might not know in his 4th day with the club?
You know, I don't think so, because it would be just a steal.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, the guy's played enough baseball to recognize that with 2 outs, I'm taking off and I'm just bait. That's all I am. Someone tries to make a play on me, it's about Hamilton scoring.
1-2, swinging a looper to shallow left field, long run in for Duran. He will slide and make the play. Red Sox outfield, which has been brilliant all year, has made some great catches tonight. Robert is gone. There's one away.
That's nice jump by Jarren Duran out there in left field. This is a sinking line drive off the end of the bat. And again, the speed covering so much ground.
I think it's a great point. I mean, Jamie's been around for so long that you just say steal, and he knows well enough that the play is to try to sacrifice yourself. Here's a pitch down and in to Gavin Sheets, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, you're taking off. Listen, you're going to get thrown out. He's not a burner. But the idea is to stay in some kind of rundown for Hamilton to take off.
Here's a pitch down and in.
I just don't know if White Sox would probably try to throw him up with the speed, with 2 outs, speed on third. They may just let him go.
2-0. The pitch is a strike. If that happens, if they don't throw through, is the dugout, as the first base coach, are people yelling at him to tell him to just go through?
Yeah, no, you're running. After about the third step, you're looking in. You know, and when you see Lee come up, pump fake, you're going, stopping, going, and then you sort of just kind of walk into second.
2-1 is fouled off. And you can afford to do that because you're not really trying to steal the base.
Correct. You're just, again, you're bait. Make a play on me, let Hamilton score. Let's go up 3-1. I'll give myself up once he scores, and we move on.
Gavin Sheets is the batter. Fan threw something onto the field just in front of the on-deck hitter, Vaughn. Kind of just looked like a pink piece of candy, to be honest. The security is examining it to make sure it's nothing too harmful. 2-2 with 1 down. Bottom 4, the Red Sox lead by a run. Here's the pitch. That is outside with a cutter, and it's 3-2. Still, what a bizarre sequence. Gave the Red Sox the lead.
Been a weird game.
It has. The 3-2 is inside ball 4. He's not looking to do that with Vaughn coming up. Criswell's first walk. And here is the red hot, by his standards, Andrew Vaughn.
He's only hitting 211, but it ain't about that. It's about what have you done lately. 348 with those 6-game hitting streak. Mentioned Tanner Houck only gave up 1 home run all year long. This guy took him deep last night.
So 1 on, 1 out the pitch. That's a good one. Strike on the outside corner. Get you the Subaru of New England scoreboard in a moment. Baltimore leads Tampa 6-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Second straight weekend, those teams have squared off. 0-1. Pitch. Low. Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester with even more style, safety, and adventure. Learn more at SubaruofNewEngland.com. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging on 2 hopper to short, diving stop by Hamilton. He can't glove it, and everybody's safe. Another something came onto the field here. It's light blue. It does again look like some kind of wrappered candy, but security's going to start getting more interested here. That would have been a spectacular play by David Hamilton. He went into an all-out dive. He was there, though, and it clipped off his glove.
Yeah, this would have been a great play by Hamilton. He showed a lot of range. It came up for him. He got a glove on it, just couldn't keep it in there. I'm sure he would have turned 2, but he would have definitely got 1. And again, now there's a little timeout because you mentioned it. A second item was thrown almost over the on-deck hitter. almost to the foul line. The first one was kind of orange. This one was blue.
Yeah. It looked like those hard candies that are like little cylinders.
Yeah.
And now Alan Porter's going to go in. Are they going to look at cameras here? I'm not so sure. Alex Cora is coming in. This is not the best time for Cooper Criswell and the Red Sox to have to deal with this. It's the first real jam he's been in all night.
They're kind of trying to figure out where it came from. I feel like everyone's looking up at us.
When I saw it, it wasn't us. They did go through the netting and kind of deflect. I could see it come through that netting and then spiral out in front of the on-deck area, which to me would mean, how's this for crime scene detective work?
I love it. Go.
I think he's somewhere kind of right behind the on-deck circle. Like in a straight line from right field to the on-deck circle in that section. But I just don't know how you get to this unless someone around them saw something and said something.
There's a couple of kids walking up here. I don't think they're the ones. You figure if it was right behind the on-deck circle, fans in that first section would see someone in front of them and
well, now people are looking into the upper deck. That would be a heck of a throw.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're looking kind of up in this area and above us. I'm like, hello, this is like a piece of candy. I don't know if you could throw it that far.
The other thing is, it's a piece of candy. Do we really need a 10-minute delay?
No.
I mean, it's not that big a deal. I know that they always take safety super seriously. I'm sure this is an announcement from the PA system that if you throw anything on the field, you will be dismissed and face severe penalties. But this is just, to me, a waste of time.
Yeah, no, it's like you mentioned. Look at a couple pieces of candy. Make the announcement. Let's go. Cooper Criswell up here now getting a few warm-up pitches. Now with securities on the field, just a waste of time.
I know we are worried about player safety, and that's really important. And maybe, I mean, I don't want to get totally out in front. Is it possible that they saw something in those items that was alarming? I guess. But I really think, I mean, we'll wait for some kind of close-up, but now Alex Cora and Andrew Bailey are pointing into the stands. But there's just no reason to stop a Major League Baseball game for 10 minutes to find out who threw a couple little pieces onto the field.
Oh, they're looking way up here. This is like, that would have been a hell of a throw.
Now something else got handed from a security guard toward the dugout. And I don't know what that is. See if we can get a shot of it. But it looks like they're ready to kind of play again, which is a good thing. They're going to bring all the umpires together, discuss things over. Alan Porter telling Cooper Criswell he can play catch if he wants. Without all the details, I don't want to go over the top, but that just seems like an overreaction.
Yeah, we don't have all the info, but I'm with you if it was just a couple pieces of candy bar or something. But meanwhile, Cooper would love to get this ground ball, maybe not hit as hard as that last one, and get out of this inning.
It is Paul DeYoung. Again, never a good time for a long break like that. But Cooper had to sit there and think about this jam. 2 on, 1 out to pitch is a little bit outside, ball 1. Criswell has induced 7 double plays. We'd love one here. 1-0, pitch. Swinging a looper into left field. That's going to get down for a hit, and that's going to tie the game. Duran plays it on 2 hops. Coming around is Vaughn. He scores. It's Sheets, I beg your pardon. Throw gets past Dahlbeck, and now the runners go to second and third. Criswell's throw to second is not in time. And a nightmarish sequence for the Red Sox. It's tied at 2, and Chicago has them at second and third. No idea what went wrong with that throw.
Wow. Well, you got Sheets. Actually, Vaughn, rather, was on. He rounded second base. And Duran tried to throw behind the runner. It got by him. Dahlbeck was like standing at home, basically on the mound. I don't know why he'd be doing that as well. So there's really nobody to back up the throw in from the outfield.
Now the infield in for Oscar Colas as a pitch misses low for ball 1. That's an error on Duran. The game is tied, and the White Sox have a huge opportunity here. Colas hit by a pitch his first time, and here changeup misses outside. It's 2-0.
Yeah, Dahlbeck was like on the mound, almost like he was going to serve as the cutoff to left, but it's always the third baseman. And nobody was able to back up second. This throw got by Westbrook.
2-0. Fouled back. Again, though, it wasn't a bad pitch by Criswell, but it was another sweeper that a right-hander was able to put in play.
Yeah. He's throwing a lot of sweepers here tonight. Got a better feel for it, but that one there caught too much at the plate.
As alive as this ballpark's been in a while, the 2-1. Outside. It was 3-1. You got the 8-9 hitters due up next, Lee and Sosa, so it's not the end of the world if you lose Colas here with first base open. Infield in. Red Sox bullpen starting to stir. Criswell's thrown 61. The next one is on the ground. Diving attempt by Westbrook. It's into the outfield, and that's going to score 2 runs. Vaughn is home. Right behind him, DeYoung. Loud contact, and it's 4-2 White Sox. Westbrook almost came up with it just as Hamilton did, but it was another smash, and here comes Andrew Bailey.
Yeah, a couple of close calls. They've been very tough plays, both guys up the middle. We saw Hamilton earlier with a man on first. He dove, went off his glove, and with the infield in, similar thing here. But this ball was hit pretty hard from Colas. Westbrook tries to dive to his right and just gets a glove on it. Scores a couple of more, and it's a weird ball game. Through 4 innings.
A lot going on. Candy delay. Missed check swing. Appeal play that went wrong. A steal of home. And now the White Sox trying to end this 14-game slide, have a 4-2 lead.
Well, it's the way the game is played now. You know, you got 1 out, second and third. You're going to bring the infield in, and just the way it is. And it's one of those things that if you consistently do it throughout a year, they believe it works out. That one there he wasn't able to get.
Corey Lee takes down and in, ball 1. So the White Sox, an impressive answer. But it did all start with a 1-out walk to Gavin Sheets. That set the wheels in motion here. 1-0 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Change up. And it's 1-1. He just has not been totally sharp tonight. But, again, the long delay has to be a factor in this inning. 1-1. Outside.
It's a good pitch. Didn't want to give it to him, huh? Yeah, 65 pitches right now.
And with a bullpen game on Sunday, you do want more from him. The 2-1 is chopped softly on the third base line and foul. So now it's 2-2.
Yeah, only 3 swing and misses here from Cooper. And he just got one a pitch ago on that changeup.
(4-2) White Sox. Cooper wants a new ball. He'll get one. People are throwing weighted balls against the walls in the Red Sox bullpen. Still only the bottom of the 4th inning. What a crazy game. 2-2. Just inside with a changeup, and it's a full count. See if the White Sox get a little aggressive here. Send Colas in a 3-2 count. 1 out. Dahlbeck holds him at first. He's going. The pitch is fouled off. That was awkward looking from Lee. I mean, Colas got a running start.
Yeah, he sure did. Lee's definitely a strikeout guy. He hasn't been swinging it well at all, but Colas over there, he's just a shuffle, go.
I think when you've lost 14 in a row, you just take chances.
Why not?
3-2. Should run again. They throw over. Very close play, actually. But Colas did beat the throw back. A walk, a hit off the glove of Hamilton. A long delay, a looping hit into left. Tied the game. A throwing error and then a base hit. 4-2 White Sox. A 1 hopper to first. Dahlbeck makes the play, steps on the bag. Colas had run again. There are 2 down. Let the base runner at second. So smart play to take off there. That would have been a double play, I think, had he not been going.
Yeah, well, it definitely would have been. Yeah, and both these plays up the middle of the infield, not easy. Both of them are dives. They'll feel like in the last 3 or 4 weeks we've seen that above average big league play made, right? Sometimes, especially with Cooper out in that mound, you can get a lot of ground balls. You're looking for that one outstanding play to get him out of an inning.
Here's a pitch to the 9-hole hitter, Lenin Sosa, misses. And, of course, the throwing error is the reason that it's a 2-run lead instead of a 3-2 game.
Well, the throwing error was really what brought the infield in. And you wonder with first and second, that wasn't a double play ball with the infield not drawn in. So
domino effect big time. 2-0 after a sweeper missed outside. Bottom 4, 4-2 Chicago. A 2-0 pitch. Swing and a chopper toward third. Devers plays the second high hop, and he will tag the runner Colas out. That is horrendous base running by Colas. Horrendous. It was going to be a difficult play at first, and the White Sox run themselves out of the inning. You can't do it that poorly. But a gift ends the fourth. We go to the fifth, 4-2 Chicago on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Subaru summer is finally here. Buckle up for an unforgettable summer in a brand new 2024 Subaru Outback. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, raised roof rails, and a roomy interior for your passengers and cargo, the Outback is equipped for any summer adventure. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Make your summer as sweet as cherries with California cherries now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up California cherries for only $2.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon limit 2 bags. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Cedar Rafaela leading it off in the top of the fifth. A lot has happened tonight, and the Red Sox find themselves trailing 4-2. 68 pitches thrown by Garrett Crochet. He's got a new lease on life, though. The 0-1 is another strike on 2. Maybe the lead will calm him down.
Well, we walked into this game thinking, okay, try to get him out at the 6th, stay within a couple of runs, and see if we can get the bullpen.
Still in that spot. 0-2 is swung on a miss. Rafaela blown away there. So he's been struck out twice. 7 now for Crochet. Subaru New England scoreboard introducing the all-new 25 Forester with even more styling, safety, and adventure. Orioles are in the bottom of the 9th in Toronto, leading the Rays, I should say. They're not playing the Rays in Toronto. They're in Tampa. 6-3 there. The Blue Jays are in Oakland, just underway. The pitch to Jarren Duran misses outside for ball 1.
You go back to that error. I mean, I think Duran actually did the right thing. Like, Vaughn took a huge turn around second, so he tried to throw behind him, see if he can pick him off.
1-0. Swing and a looper foul.
What I just don't understand a single to the left. And I think it was Dahlbeck was like kind of going for the cut towards third. Like he was on the mound. If he was just staying where he is, he backs that throw up. It's still first and second. Who knows where that inning goes?
1-1 to Duran. Check swing. Did he go? This time they say yes. And that's less of a swing than the one before.
No doubt.
But it's 1-2.
So a few arms go up in the air in that White Sox dugout like, oh, gee, thanks now.
That was also a swing. So 1-2. Beautiful skies overhead. Ref Snyder on deck. The 1-2. High with a fastball. Make your summers sweet as cherries with California cherries. Now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Pick up California cherries, $2.97 a pound. 2-2 to Duran. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. A great cutter. And Crochet now with 8 strikeouts. 3 of the last 4 hitters have fanned. And here's Rob Refsnyder.
We mentioned that right now. They're around 12 strikeouts per 9. That's the highest in baseball. He had 2 in his last 6 starts, 2 performances where he struck out 11 guys. And that was against the Indians and Baltimore, 2 teams that don't strike out that much.
Here's Refsnyder with 2 down. Swing and a miss. You know, for people who downplay the RBI, I submit as Exhibit A, evidence to the contrary, the Garrett Cooper at bat. It's one of the key swing moments in this whole game. The 0-1 is high and outside. I mean, you got first and third after David Hamilton single-handedly steals a couple bags, and Cooper cannot put the ball in play.
Yeah, it just kind of really hurt some momentum that you had, some chaos on the bases.
Here's a swing and a foul on the first base side. And so it's now 1-2, and Crochet's back in the rhythm. 78 pitches thrown.
You got to give him a little second life.
2 down in the 5th. The pitch. Check swing. He did not go. It's crazy. The way this thing has gone, everything that's happened, it is only the 5th inning. It feels like the 9th. And actually, they weren't candies. They were little alcohol airplane bottles that were thrown on the field. Candy to some. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Down and in. And it hit him on the foot. So Refsnyder is aboard. It looked like an orange or pink candy. It looked like maybe Fireball, Lou. One of your favorites. I don't know what the blue stuff is.
Yeah, I saw a little picture of it.
So Refsnyder's aboard.
But even then, like we talk, identify what the object is. If it's a little fireball, okay, throw it in the stands. Tell people not to do it anymore, and let's go play baseball.
Here's Wong, tying run at the plate in the 5th. Crochet is ready to pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball elevated, and it's 0-1. Man, would you love to give Devers a chance in this inning? He's on deck. Connor smashed the ball for a hit to the shortstop and then struck out. 2-run White Sox lead. The 0-1. Swing and a foul. Out of play on the first base side. And it's 0-2.
I think you'd just like to extend it and get to this bullpen that's given up more home runs than anybody in baseball. It's the 29th highest ERA in baseball. They've given up 22 blown leads.
They throw to first, thinking that Refsnyder might be considering going on a first move. Why not? With a 2-strike count to the 3-hole hitter Wong. In an 0-2 count. Crochet stands tall on the mound. He throws. Swing and a miss. He got him. And in the end, Crochet strikes out 3 in the inning. 9 overall. Halfway home on the south side. 4-2 White Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Make your summer as sweet as cherries with California cherries now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up California cherries for only $2.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2 bags. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Free is key during Craftsman
Days at Lowe's. Right now, get one free Select V20 tool when you buy a Select Battery 2-pack. Plus, get your choice of a V20 drill or impact driver kit for $69. Don't miss your chance to save on the high-quality, high-performance tools you need during Craftsman Days. Because Lowe's knows tools. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 6/19 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Cooper Criswell stays in the game. You'll see the leadoff man, Corey Julks, and he misses outside with a sweeper for ball 1. 4-2 Chicago. Mark Burley is here. He's got a huge ovation. One of the 24 perfect games thrown in the history of this great game. A foul ball straight back. He did it in 2009 right here against the Tampa Bay Rays. He was a great pitcher in
He
his
really
time.
was. And you talk about working fast.
Yeah.
That guy would get after it. Though back in the old days, you'd be 2:15 when we didn't have 2 hours and 15-minute games.
1-1. Fastball for a strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 1-2. He's beloved here. Why not?
Sure.
Frank Thomas was here. He's part of the pregame coverage. 1-2. Criswell's ready. He throws, and he misses way outside. There is action in the Red Sox bullpen. It looks like Greg Weissert is throwing. I think that is with the idea you have in mind, Lou, of just trying to keep this game close and get to the Chicago bullpen. Here's a foul off the end of the bat.
Yeah, this feels like a big inning. You know, top of the order here. Julk's been swinging the bat well. You got Lopez, then you got Roberts waiting in the wings, and you'd love to keep it a 2-run game. Crochet is up to 83 pitches. I think maybe he's got one left in him, right?
2-2. High pop-up. Behind first base, Dahlbeck over, so too Westbrook, and Bobby very calmly makes the play. We were long past the 110th pitch of the game. Brought to you by 110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill. Official partner of the WEEI Red Sox radio network.
I was 3 for 10 off Burley with a bomb.
You were?
Yeah. I owned him. 1,000 OPS.
Do you remember the homer?
No, I don't. I think this thing's wrong.
There's a pitch on the outside corner.
Well, I knew I got him a lot. I faced him a lot. And a lot is 3 or 4 times. But
0-1. Pitch is down and in. And it's 1-1. I'm going to find out about that home run. So you got Randy and Burley. Pretty good. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Any other all-star types on your list?
that's about it. I got a triple off Clemens.
Ooh.
That was fun.
Did he hit you with the next one?
No. No. Got out of there. It's probably the last at-bat of the game. Get me out.
He was not afraid.
Somebody must have got hurt that night for me to be in there against him.
4-2 White Sox. Not the great matchup for anybody. Pitch is fouled off. Of course, that's the life of a utility player, Lou. I mean, a lot of times guys will get their days off against the best pitchers in the game.
Yeah. Day games. Doesn't matter what it is.
1-2. Fouled off, and I think that hit him out of the batter's box. But Sean Barber says he was in the box. I thought that might have been an out. Maybe that foot still barely in the box.
It was that changeup. He was out in front of it.
Yep, he was in the box.
Yeah, that front foot. His right foot stayed in the box. His left foot was running out of it, but that left foot stayed in.
So 1 down to the bottom of the 5th, 1-2 to Nicky Lopez. 0 for 2 tonight to pitch. Down and in. You got to attack this hitter. He looks not very good at the plate, and you got Robert on deck. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Chopper toward first, but foul. So you hit your home run against him in 2004. I don't have the subscription to the Stat Heads service to.
That was in Cleveland, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 for 9 with a homer, a double against him that year. 2-2. That's outside. This next pitch has to be a strike. I mean, Lopez is making him battle, but
yeah, and it could be his last hitter no matter what.
Yeah, probably so.
Robert up there, but certainly you don't want to give him a guy on here, even if Weiser comes in.
3-2. Swinging a liner foul. He's battling his Lopez. Next pitch he sees will be the 10th of the at-bat. Code word of the game is Windy City. All one word jammed together. Windy City. Enter your code word in the member portal today to claim your points. Another payoff coming from Criswell. Line hopper to short. Diving attempt by Hamilton into the outfield. A base hit. Good at bat, and that'll do it for Cooper Criswell. Alex Cora is pointing to Connor Wong to stand up, and here he comes. Well, Criswell, kind of an up and down evening. He departs in this bottom of the 5th inning with the White Sox ahead 4-2. We'll step aside, come back to Chicago for more right after this on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
This call to the bullpen gives you a chance to check out all the great Ford SUV offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on the award-winning Ford SUV lineup that you won't see advertised anyplace else. Whether you plan to buy from your Ford dealer's inventory or custom order your new SUV, visit buyfordnow.com and see how much you can save. And then see your New England Ford dealers for your new SUV.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing, made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories, all without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver, all the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew, 30 seconds, that's it. Done. Peace.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Back in Chicago, the Red Sox trailing the White Sox 4-2. Greg Weissert comes on in a bit of a jam, 1 on, 1 out. For a very dangerous Luis Robert Jr., who's already hit a home run in this game. Chicago took a 1-0 lead in the first inning. A crazy top of the third put the Red Sox ahead. 3 in the bottom of the 4th. Here is Robert facing Weissert. Pitch is dropped by Wong. Throw to second. Runner goes. He's out by a ton. Wow. What a bad read by Lopez. That's a gift for the Red Sox. That dropped out of Connor Wong's glove. It landed right in front of him. Lopez took off.
But I think they caught a break here. This one off the glove, right off the chest protector of Sean Barber. You know, so the read was off the glove, I'm going to go, but it hit off the umpire and dropped right in front of Wong, and he just picked it up and threw him out. It's a nice break.
Pitches a ball to Robert. 2 down now, the 1-0. A little bit outside. Weissert has inherited 15 runners. Stranded 10 of them, but that one is wiped out. 2-0 to Robert. Still be very careful here. Pitch. Chopper toward third, foul. This dude, when he barrels it, it just looks and sounds different.
Yeah, it does. Weissert, league leading 27th appearance. Been really good. 4-seam end sinker, sweeper. Little change up.
2-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sweeper. And it's 2-2. He's hoping to retire the side, which is brought to you by Azek Exteriors, featuring new Azek bevel and shake siding, engineered to deliver classic beauty without all the maintenance. 2 down, bases empty. 2-2 the pitch. Side back. Don't do that again. Fastball challenged him. It's straight back 2-2.
Yeah, we've seen Weiss at work, right? The sinkers are down and in on righties, down and in. He's got the sweeper. And then the four-seamer comes because he crossfires. He tries to get the outside corner, which he tried to do there. He just left it out over the middle of the plate. Got away with one.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him with a great two-seam fastball. And Robert is gone. With a little help from Sean Barber's left hand, the Red Sox throw and pitch their way out of a jam. To the 6th we go, 4-2 Chicago on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Hey, baseball fans. Ask Sherwin Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team's spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
What a perfect day for a small business loan. Wouldn't you say so, Robert?
Absolutely, David.
And they're off. Right away, Big Bankarama has disqualified the loan.
Yeah, sadly, that is just all too common.
What's this? Suddenly, Owners Bank, the bank made for small business owners, pulls ahead.
The big banks don't even look like they're trying.
And Owners Bank approves the loan in record time.
Faster business loans, lines of credit, and small business credit cards. We move faster. Owners Bank. All business, no BS. Owners Bank is a division of Liberty Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
At T-Mobile, you can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800.
Via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualifying unlocked device credit service and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Raffy Devers leading it off in the top of the 6th. The 2-run deficit. The pitch is right there in the outside corner. For strike one, the 5th inning was too easy for Crochet from a Red Sox angle. He's thrown 84 pitches, really settling in again. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He tied him up with a fastball off the plate and in. And it's quickly 0-2. Hamilton next. And then Red Sox. As Devers swings through a fastball, and on 3 pitches he's gone. There's 10 strikeouts for Crochet. After Hamilton, Jamie Westbrook due up in the Herb Chambers batting order.
Well, Crochet went 7 innings once this year. That was back April 2nd against the Braves. 93 pitches. Trying to get through the 6th here, see how much longer they want to go with him.
He just blew Devers away. The pitch. Swinging a foul back by Hamilton. Herb Chambers batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers, Honda Seacock, and Honda Westboro. So it's had Crochet on the ropes. 0-1. That's right there. Fastball, center cut. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, you go back to that 1st and 3rd, not getting them home. And ever since, the game's really changed momentum-wise. And you're giving this guy a second life, and he's off and running.
He is. The 0-2. Swinging a high pop up in a shallow left field. Back on it goes the shortstop, DeYoung. In comes the left fielder, Julks, and he's there to make the play. 2 very easy outs. And here comes Jamie Westbrook. This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. By the way, the White Sox do have right-handed action up in their bullpen. It's a little surprising to me. Here is Jamie. The barrel man takes one way high for a ball. At the moment, not throwing with a lot of urgency. And right-handed arm in the pen. Maybe if a base runner reaches, he would. Garrett Cooper's on deck. The 1-0. Swinging a high fly into center field. Robert looking up in the dark night sky easily, and he makes the play, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Garrett Crochet. To the bottom of the 6th inning we go. 4-2 White Sox in the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Diabetes can put you in a slump, but your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Getting ready to apply for college or a new job? Thought about what your online presence says about you? Visit lifebrand.life to remove cringeworthy content from your social media accounts and increase your chances of being a top-rated applicant. Lifebrand.life. Make a good first impression today.
If you're in the market for a great deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire for your absolute best deal. Because at Town Fair Tire, you get the guaranteed lowest price on any Toyo tire. Plus, you get free services for life. And we honor all valid Toyo tire rebates. For the absolute best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Craig Weissert continues in the game. 4-2 Chicago. Gavin Sheets leads off the bottom of the 6th, and fastball misses outside for ball 1. Cooper Criswell, 4 1/3, just 5 hits. 4 runs, only 3 of them earned. He pitched pretty well tonight, 1-0. Pitch. Crushed to right field. Refsnyder back at the track, at the wall. Goodbye. Gavin Sheets lunches one, and it's 5-2 White Sox.
Now 377, 104.8 off the bat. Weissert coming in here trying to keep it where it is. You got a guy in Gavin Sheets, the 6th home run of the year. It just looked like a changeup. Ended up just inner half, and he just launches it.
Second home run that Craig has allowed in his last 3 outings, and for a team that is just desperate for a win, they're starting to believe in that dugout. Here is Andrew Vaughn. First pitch to him, misses, ball 1.
That was a sinker. Good downward action, just left it too much of the inner half.
1-0 outside. The White Sox still have Jonathan Cannon just up from AAA throwing in the bullpen. If Crochet comes out right now, wow, 2-0. Pitch is high and deep into center field. Rafaela back, and the White Sox have gone back-to-back. Home run to right center field, and it is 6-2 Chicago.
Well, Weissert here now just getting too much off the plate. At least Vaughn, he's been swinging the bat hot. Now riding a 7-game winning streak. This is another sinker, kind of ended up inner half. Both these sinkers, that one there especially, maybe a little bit more up than Weissert would have liked.
So a 4-run lead, smoke hanging in the air from back-to-back home runs. Hard to even see the field. Pitch misses outside to DeYoung, 1-0.
Yeah, I'm surprised now. Crochet sitting on 90 pitches, but maybe these 2 runs, maybe they feel a little bit better about it. We'll see.
1-0. Foul back.
Sure looks like he's out of this game.
If it was a 2-run game, that would have been pretty aggressive in one way.
Yeah, career high 103. They're still talking about a guy that came back off of injury. want to keep him healthy.
In a lost season, the 1-1 is fouled off his front foot. You get it.
Yeah.
But you're also trying to win a game for the first time since May 21st.
Yep. Remember, too, like there's still talks of possibly moving this guy. He is an asset if that's the case. A lot of things in play.
Red Sox will be happy if he's not on the mound. Instead, it looks like it's going to be a guy who just was called up from AAA today. But the White Sox have a 4-run lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. Still nobody out, 1-2 to DeYoung. This fireworks smoke is absurd. Pitch, swinging a foul. You can't have this amount of smoke over a major league stadium during a game.
Well, it's either one's okay, I get it, but back-to-back homers, now I can barely see the field.
Think about the outfielders. 1-2. Here's the pitch. That's way outside. Now, the White Sox did have a 5-run lead in the first game at Wrigley, led by 4 in Game 2. Lost both of those. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly into left field. Duran, though, does have room in front of the warning track. He'll get there to make the play. Just missing a 3rd straight home run. Weissert, who's been so good this year, a little wobbly here tonight.
Yeah, just too much of the plate. Come down the location. He's a guy that does a nice job kind of living on the edges. Yeah, that was a little bit of a hanging sweeper there.
I mean, Criswell made the mistake in the first to Robert, but then he really settled into the game. Pitch is fouled off. The throwing error by Duran really got that 4th inning out of whack. And it really was 2 ground balls off gloves.
Yeah, took up the ground balls off gloves. A little broken bat line drive. And that big error kind of really changed the outlook of that inning.
A 1. Way outside. Change up, and it's 1-1.
Well, now it looks like you're going to get into a bullpen that is second to last in ERA, leads the league in walks, 2nd in batting average against. This team has blown 22 leads this year. That leads baseball.
1 is up the middle. The shortstop Hamilton waits, gloves, double clutches, throws to first in time. Well, it ended okay, but there was a lot going on that play that was not that great. Weissert wisely let it go. You have to remember that Hamilton and Jamie Westbrook have hardly ever played together. They were pinched up the middle, and the communication was not exactly perfect.
No, this is Hamilton's ball all the way, and it looked like he sort of paused for a minute thinking that maybe Westbrook was going to get to this ball and then commit, and it kind of threw the timing off a little, made him double pump, but still was able to get him.
There's Corey Lee, who's 0 for 2. 6-2 White Sox in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is swung on and missed. Subaru of New England scoreboard. Pirates beat the Twins 3-0. Nats over the Braves 2-1. Check in on the proceedings at Yankee Stadium in a moment. What a game that is. Dodgers and the Yankees. 0-1. Little 2-hopper to second. Westbrook has it. He throws to first in time. And the inning is over. They're actually scoreless in the 10th inning. Dodgers and Yankees. I doubt Garrett Cooper is going to hit to lead off the 7th inning with a righty coming on. 6-2 Chicago in the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Make your summer as sweet as cherries with California cherries now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, pick up California cherries for only $2.97 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, you're limited to 2 bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on California cherries now on sale. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then, there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Getting ready to apply for college or a new job? Thought about what your online presence says about you? Visit lifebrand.life to remove cringeworthy content from your social media accounts and increase your chances of being a top-rated applicant. Lifebrand.life. Make a good first impression today.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Jonathan Cannon, who has been hammered in the big leagues and at AAA this season. Starter here with the White Sox, 3 starts that did not go well. It will be Garrett Cooper. Dom Smith is on deck to hit for Bobby Dahlbeck. So, with the Red Sox trailing 6-2 in the 7th, Cooper Smith, and Cedon Rafaela. Big chance to answer right here. 4-run deficit, the pitch. Cooper takes a ball.
You know, again, this is a team that's given up a lot, so you got to put it in the back of their mind. It's a 4-run lead. Try to get a couple right here. It's a big at-bat. Start this inning off by Cooper.
1-0. Strike on the outside corner. Numbers not at all enticing for this pitcher. Tyler O'Neill already out with an injury. The 1-1. That's outside and low.
Yeah, 13 2/3 innings so far in 3 games. 20 hits in 13 2/3.
2-1 to Garrett Cooper. 2 strikeouts tonight. The pitch. Swinging a line drive into left field. A base hit. Little top spinning line drive. And he's aboard to begin the top of the 7th.
Yeah, again, when you're a team that, you know, as I mentioned, leads Major League Baseball in 22 blown leads. One of the reasons why your record is what it is. You put the doubt in the mind, right? Now look at the pitching coach already going out there to talk to him. You want them to feel like it's Groundhog Day. Here we go again. You know, so you'd love to answer the minute you go to this pen. Put a couple up there. Guys in that bullpen start feeling it. Everybody starts feeling that this game is slipping away. But you got to go out there and put a good at-bats together, and Cooper just did that right there.
You know how there's a 3-batter faced minimum? It should be the same thing for the pitching coach visits. I mean, how could the bullpen coach not be giving Cannon the report on Dom Smith? It's so likely that he comes into the game for either Cooper or Dahlbeck. So 1 hitter faced, a base runner, and now a visit to the mound, and here comes Dom Smith. I'm totally with you. If you get something going here, that entire club starts to feel that doubt creep in. So the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Dom Smith, who's been good lately.
6 for 12 last 3 games. Little 3-game hitting streak, but 6 for 12 in 3 games. Pretty impressive with some walks there as well.
6-2 White Sox. Dom skies the first pitch down the left field line. Drifting foul, long run. Julks cannot get it. He just gave up on that thing. It bounced like 2 feet in front of him. No dive, no slide. He just pulled up, and Dom Smith stays alive.
Well, how you pull up on this ball? It splits the warning track. It's not near the fence. I got to get a slide, try to catch it, or a dive. I got to get something, don't you?
Yeah, when you've lost 14 in a row, yes, you do. 7th inning brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Their Pro Plus program helped you grow and manage your paint business. 0-1 to Dom. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big fastball, 96. It's 0-2. Just 4 hits tonight for the Red Sox. Jarren Duran stole home to give him the lead on a botched appeal play after Jarren did appear to miss first base. 0-2 the pitch. Inside, almost hit him. So now ball and 2 strikes to Dom Smith. Kyle Hudson, talk about the ultimate signs that mean nothing. Being flashed at third. Garrett Cooper not going anywhere. The pitch is low. Breaking ball, 2-2.
Yeah. These are dummy signs. Put this on video. None of them matter.
Right.
Down 4. Cooper's on first. He ain't going anywhere.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Low. It's almost like, why do it? Because they could record it and say, whatever this is, that's not it.
I don't even know what kind of signs you have these days. I almost feel like the base stealers know their role. They have a green light. There's probably one touch that's a red light to kind of take it off.
3-2. Cooper not going here. Payoff pitch on the way to Smith. Here it is. Swing and a foul. He just stays alive on a fastball, and you would think that that's what Smith will see here.
I would think, again, these guys love walking guys. This bullpen in general. 126 walks as a bullpen.
3-2 again. Here it is. Dom stays alive. He fouls it back. 10 seconds station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
6-2 White Sox, another 3-2. Dom Smith swings and misses. He is struck out. So that's a big out for Cannon. Crochet strikes out 10 over 6 4-hit innings. He only walked 1. Listen to these numbers for the White Sox bullpen over their last 13 games. As Cedar Rafaela stands in. Garrett Cooper remains on first. The pitch. What do you know? A swing and a miss at a slider way outside. It is 0-1. 0-6 with an 8.81 ERA. In 48 innings, they've walked 30, allowed 9 home runs, and opponents hitting .352 against the bullpen over the last 13 games. 0-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss at another slider.
Yeah, neither one are really close.
That's the maturity that's yet to come in these spots for Rafaela. Why would he see anything other than that pitch here? 0-2. Here it is. Swinging a little looper into shallow center field. Robert on the run. He cannot get it. Cooper is out there to second base, and that was a hanging sweeper from Cannon. Cedar got the end of the bat on it, dumped it into the outfield. The Red Sox have 2 on with 1 out for Jarren Duran.
Well, he can still hit mistakes, and that's exactly what this was. I mean, he threw 2 about a foot off the plate. He got swings and misses, so they went right back to it. The only problem was this one actually caught the plate. Rafaela reaches out and drops it in front.
And now the red-hot Jarren Duran, who's lined out, reached on an error and struck out. But that was against Crochet. Here the pitch. Swinging a liner foul down the left field line. The action is going now for the Red Sox. You feel like this is about their best opportunity to get right back in the game.
Yeah, this is where you are in that lineup. Put doubt in these guys. Again, 126 walks. To comparison, the Red Sox have 71 in the same amount of innings.
0-1 the pitch. Inside and low. Duran, what a tear he is on. 10 for his last 24 with 5 extra base hits. And he is locked in at the plate. 1-1. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Jarren takes a ball. Down and in. A hitter's count. 2-1. It is that delicate balance. If the White Sox want to issue walks, well, that'll let them do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not what Jarren is thinking here. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Way high, not close, and it's 3-1. He did it last night.
Trying to make it interesting.
Rob Refsnyder's on deck. Then it'd be Wong and Devers. 3 balls, 1 strike to Duran. Here's the pitch. That is a strike. Breaking ball. He was looking for a fastball. Took a good pitch, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, that's that sweeper 3-1. And again, you know, it's just like baseball. So many times you see if you can throw a 3-1, he'll throw a 3-2. And it's a philosophy that usually does happen, but sometimes as a hitter, you don't want to buy into it either and freeze on a fastball, but it happens so often.
That mind game right here, 3-2. Cannon sets, he throws. Duran swings and drives one high and deep and foul. Down the right field line, he did it. He went to the sweeper. Do you think you do it again?
I don't know if you go back to back to back. Might run into some trouble if you do. Better locate it.
Jarren looked ready for it. Thought he might have broken his bat. He did not. 3-2. 2 pitchers up in the Red Sox bullpen, depending on the outcome of this inning. What a key spot this is. Trailing by 4, but 2 on and 1 out. The 3-2. Swing and a foul right under us. Darren was on that. And it's 3-2 again.
Come back right to us.
Right under me.
Yeah, it's a line drive, too. I like the soft ones.
3-2. No speed at second, a ton at first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back. Well, I really think the more these at-bats go for Duran, the advantage tilts to him.
Yeah, there's a couple of fastballs. He's doubled up now after the doubled up on sliders, or sweepers, I should say. See where he decides to go here, but...
Ninth pitch of the at-bat coming. Here it is. Swinging a high fly foul. Another sweeper. So he is kind of alternating here. Doubles and doubles, but Duran making him work.
Yeah, good at-bat here from Duran. Now he's got to finish this thing off. This is the knock that will really start to make him panic a little bit.
Here's another 3-2. Swing and a miss. He chased one. A fastball right at the top of the zone. Big timeout for Cannon. He's pumping himself up on the mound. So now they're 2 down. I think had he lost Duran in any manner, they might have gone to the bullpen. They have another right-hander, Jordan Leisure, throwing. And now, I never like a visit to the mound after a big second out.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. He just struck out Jaron Duran on a good fastball up in the zone. It would have been a strike if he had taken it. Red Sox got a couple different looks now. Obviously, Slayton and Keller up in that bullpen. You could figure that one out, right? You score a couple runs, maybe you go to Slayton. If not, you go into Keller here if it's a 4-run deficit.
So now it's Rob Refsnyder. Sox had first and second with 1 out. Now, after a long at-bat by Duran that ends in a strikeout, 2 down for Refsnyder. He's singled, been hit by a pitch, and lined out. Here it is. Rob takes the ball low and outside. And it's 1-0. You know one thing about Refsnyder here? He's going to give you a good at-bat.
Yeah, you'd love to be able to somehow get to Devers in this inning.
1-0. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got a sweeper and was fooled badly. It's 1-1.
There you go. Look at both of them now, the sinker and the sweeper.
Long on deck, then it would be Raffy. 6-2 White Sox. 1-1. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Rob was looking for something else. Sweeper in there, and it's 1-2. Now, who knows what's coming? Cooper at second, Rafaela at first. Here's the pitch. Way high. Good take on a fastball, 2-2. Generally, when you elevate with that fastball, is it trying to set up the breaking ball next?
Yeah, a couple of break balls in a row, go fastball up, change an eye level, get back to that sweeper down and away.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a drive into left field, but it hangs up. Julks is right there to make the play in front of the track. And the Red Sox leave 2 in the 7th. Stretch time in Chicago's 6-2 White Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
If you're shopping for a new car, the choice is simple. Herb Chambers. We offer legendary customer service, the largest inventory in New England, the lowest prices, and the best value. Find out for yourself today at any one of our convenient Herb Chambers locations.
In between looking for your 10 lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hey, it's Jones. Join Mego, Arcand, and me as we broadcast live from the rooftop of Bar Louie at Patriot Place from 2 to 6 on June 12th for Brady Day. The WEEI Street team will be hanging out at the Dean College stage with a life-size Brady, a red carpet, and more. See you there.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Well, the White Sox are thinking they might snap their franchise worst 14-game losing streak. They got a 6-2 lead. Into the bottom of the 7th we go. Brad Keller is coming on the mound for Boston. Weiser gave up 2 very important runs. And now for Chicago, Lenine Sosa to lead it off, but first a violation on Brad Keller. They're not ready to go, so it's 1-0. Pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball, 1-1.
We've seen Keller now. I don't know if he's going to go multiple innings in this one here, but that fastball, that one there was 95. Usually sits around 93.
Facing his former team, the 1-1 is swung on and missed. Slider, it's 1-2.
Good slider there. You know, it's interesting to see how the pitch mix with this guy and what his stuff looks like. They required him. They liked his stuff. They thought it was intriguing. His first outing is pretty much like just go out and do what you got to do. And over time, you wonder, discussions about usage.
1-2 is way outside. It's hard to do that, don't you think, in the season?
I think it's real hard when you first acquire a guy, because I think the first day they put him out there in the mound and it's like, just go do what you do. We'll have discussions later, look at film, look at some of the metrics.
2-2, skied foul.
It seems like it's, that fastball is a little bit of a bump up in 95 the last couple outings. It's been more fastball sliders, the occasional changeup. See if he mixes that in a little bit.
2-2. Foul down the right field side. Stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show. Hurry and epic offers going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com. Corey Julks is out on deck. Here's a foul ball, third base side. In this inning, the Herb Chambers batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram of Danvers and Millbury. The 2-2 is low and outside. They appeal to first. No swing. And it's a full count.
There was that changeup. Tried to get him to swing on it. Sox claimed Keller here from these same White Sox earlier this year.
Swing and a miss. He got him with a good slider. So one away. And with their massive bullpen troubles.
Well, they tried. They gave him a couple of starts. Didn't work out. Thought maybe he could be an innings eater kind of guy. Put him out in that bullpen to be a long reliever. It didn't work out either. They just sort of moved on from him. Red Sox claimed him and kind of sits in this type of role right here.
One down, here's Corey Julks, right-handed hitter. Pitch from Keller, low, ball one. By the way, the guy who started the game yesterday, who got hit so hard, Woodford, was designated for assignment right after the game ended. Cannon took his spot, 1-0, outside. Did not look the part last night. Yankees and the Dodgers are in the 11th inning, still scoreless.
Wow.
Not anymore, actually. Pitch is outside. L.A. has just scored 2 runs on a Teoscar Hernandez double.
Those two offenses, 0-0 in the 11th.
Pretty amazing. 2-1. Strike on the outside corner. Now, there's nobody throwing in the bullpens. I guess it's possible Cannon is going to continue in the game. He's just up. He's fresh. 2-2, the pitch. Swinging a foul.
Well, the other, I'm not sure who was actually out there. Who was that?
It was Leisure.
I mean, it seemed like he was getting hot.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, if he's kind of feels like he's ready, they'll wait till 2 outs and then get back up and figure he can get another 5 or 6 in before he comes in the game.
2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. A good pitch by Keller, trying to keep this thing in striking distance. Yeah, with 2 down, here comes Nicky Lopez. Lopez had a really good at-bat in that inning that turned this game around. Singled into left field. And actually, that did not matter. They got Robert on a strikeout from Weissert later. With 2 down, here's Lopez skying one into center field. Say on a routine play, he drifts in. He'll make the grab. Well, nobody's up in the pen. I think it is going to be Cannon. Wong, Devers, and Hamilton due up for the Red Sox. With Valdez available off the bench, I feel pretty confident that he'll hit for Hamilton. 8th inning next on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now, through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off BX23S tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
In Mass, please visit NB Tractor and Equipment in North Reading and West Springfield or Tarico Tractor in Ayer.
Hey, it's Lou. Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back. This is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible prize experiences. To enter, check your receipt for entry codes when you spend $50 or more. The official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Red Sox review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
We head here to the top of the 8th. The Red Sox still trailing this one 6-2. It's going to be Wong, Devers, and Hamilton. Cannon does remain into the game. Well, there is somebody up in that bullpen, too. We'll see how long he does. The first pitch to Wong, fouled off in the right field over the Red Sox dugout.
I think you're right, Lou. We talked about it. If and when Manuel Valdez comes into this game, likely for Jamie Westbrook, that way it can kind of be a straight change.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a lefty that's standing up now. The 0-1 is ripped into left field. That's a base hit for Connor Wong. Well, Cannon got off the hook, I thought, in the previous inning. They run him back out here for the 8th. And actually, it is once again the righty Leisure who's up. So Wong delivers a leadoff hit. And here comes Devers.
See Valdez running to the bat rack right now.
Here's a strike to Raffy on the outside corner. The base runners in bunches here, trailing 6-2. Hamilton out on deck. Here's the pitch. Raffy swings and fouls it back. Got a pitch to hit right there, but he's in an 0-2 hole. Harris has singled and struck out twice. 0-2. Long leading at first. Here's the pitch. Inside. The same logic applies here in this 8th inning. If you can just get a couple runs up, I think more and more doubt begins to creep in.
Yeah, you had an opportunity last inning, didn't work out. At some point, you got to cut this thing in half, run out of time.
1-2. Swing and a high fly foul on the left field side, not a play. Acres Summer, sweet as cherries. California cherries now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. $2.97 a pound. 1-2 to Raffy. Swing and a miss. He got him. Wow, caught her in under the hands, and Devers strikes out for the 3rd time. Came in so hot. But in these 2 days in Chicago, 1 hit in each game, and now here's David Hamilton. We do owe you a Friday farm report, which we'll get to in just a moment. 1 on, 1 out. Pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Around this time, a lot of publications start to update their prospect rankings. And across the board, it is good news for the Red Sox. 0-1, they throw to first. Meyer, Anthony, and Teal, all three of them are like the big stars of the system. They've had great months of May. They're all hot, Kyle Teal especially. But Meyer, in a lot of publications, now ranked the number 4 prospect in the game. 0-1, the pitch is outside. And the biggest jump of all has been made by a young right-handed pitcher named Luis Perales, who got promoted to Double-A Portland and dominated in his first start. 1-1 to David Hamilton, 6-2 White Sox in the 8th. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Talking to people in the Red Sox organization, they think he's the most exciting homegrown pitching prospect they've had in a couple decades.
That's good to know, too, especially when you're looking up here right now, you see Bayo, Howe, Crawford.
1-2, outside.
The other one, too, is Christian Campbell.
Yep.
He's a draft pick just a couple years back down in the South Atlantic League with Greenville, hit .306, .558, slugging, 8 homers, went up to promoted to Double-A. Started off 4 for 13 with a triple.
2-2 to Hamilton. That's strike 3 right there. Took a sinker in the heart of the plate. And the 2 down. I saw that Campbell, who we've seen in spring training, got hit by a pitch today. Hope he's okay. He's got this multi-part swing that is difficult at times to sync up, but when he's hot, it's crazy.
People are trying to compare it. Remember Hunter Pence?
Yeah.
A different type swing. It looks like Westbrook's going to hit Valdez. They're going to save him maybe for the 9th.
Here's the pitch to Jamie, and that is outside, but called a strike. Wow. That was not over the plate, but as it is, 0-1. Check out Kubota's great lineup of zero-turn mowers and subcompact tractors today. 0-1, the pitch. Inside. Do you ride your zero-turn mower around your estate in Marshfield?
No zero turn. Straight old school push. Not even lying.
Really?
Oh, yeah, big yard,
That's
too.
That's good. Get that workout.
I know. My wife likes to work out. I kind of like the piece, too.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was going for the fences there. And Jamie behind 1-2.
So when Westbrook walked up to the plate, he kind of gave a little peek to the dugout. And, you got Valdez on the... I kind of have a feeling that if Hamilton had gotten on, maybe Valdez hits, but with that, maybe he saves him.
1-2. Way outside. I think that's right. Valdez, the home run threat. If he's going to do that, you'd like to make it a real close game.
Yeah.
Plus, you still have some options to hit for later. Down lower on the card. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Jamie takes a ball very close. I mean, that was called a strike 1-1, but not here, and it's 3-2.
You're going to get Connor Wong running now.
Three and 2 to Jamie. Wong runs, and Jamie fouls it off. That was a pretty good job to stay alive. He was fooled by that sweeper, but able to reach out, get a piece of it.
Yeah, buy himself another pitch. They just announced Tyler O'Neill was left this game with right knee discomfort. It's the same right knee that landed him on the IL. That's not a good sign, especially with Abreu out as well. Now you're really thin in the outfield.
3-2. Wong goes again. The pitch is swung on and grounded up the middle. The shortstop DeYoung backhands, throws to first in time, and the inning is over. White Sox are 3 outs away from snapping the longest losing streak in the history of this franchise. To the bottom of the 8th we go. 6-2 Chicago on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Stop and Shop and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
Make a pledge not to buy bigger shorts this summer. Fit into last year's shorts or even last decade's shorts in just weeks with Awaken One 180. Say it with me. I won't buy bigger shorts. Then book your consultation at awaken180weightloss.com.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. Switch today.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Hey, it's Lou. Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back. This is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible prize experiences. To enter, check your receipt for entry codes when you spend $50 or more. The official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Brad Keller continues in the game against Luis Robert Jr. And a first pitch fastball for a strike as we get to the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox trailing the White Sox 6-2. It is incredible how many times Boston has been exactly at 500 this year. If they lose this game, I believe 32-32 will be the 15th time they're at 500.
15.
It's hard to do.
Looks like Kopech up in that bullpen for the White Sox.
They're not going to screw around. They've not had a lot of chances to use him. 2-1. Popped up. Down the right field line. Long run for Refsnyder. He's had a great defensive night, and it continues with a foot first sliding catch. Wow, Refsnyder is doing it all. Please be okay. He crashed into the wall. He gets up with some help, and he is all right.
Well, you're not kidding with that. I mean, with the Abreu on the IL, he can't come off for another 6 days or so. O'Neill left the game with that right knee discomfort. This looks like your outfield for a little bit of time, right? Rafaela, Refsnyder, Duran. A lot of these guys, kind of infielders here. Westbrook, I guess he could play a little outfield. We saw Dahlbeck out there and right. Very
Suddenly,
thin in the outfield.
Very thin. Here's the pitch. Low. It means also it's additional pressure on Hamilton, Westbrook, those kind of people to be in the infield because you got to have Rafaela play the outfield now.
Valdez.
1-0. A little outside. They have just been decimated by injuries, have the Red Sox. It's pretty amazing they've done what they've done given that, as Gavin Sheets, who homered, takes a strike on the inside corner. It's 2-1. They've just been so snake-bitten with that as Sheets pops it foul straight back into the seats. And you're just trying to hold on. On one level, you're trying to hold on and stay right around 500 till people like Casas and Abreu can get back in the fold. Yoshida, too. With Abreu and O'Neill down, the outfield is very thin entering this key stretch. 2-2, just outside.
Yeah, you would hope that Abreu would be in the minimum 10 days. If that's the case, I believe he can come back at some point in that Yankee series, whether it's game 2, game 3. Yoshida starting a rehab tomorrow.
3-2 pitch. Outside, he walked him.
Romy Gonzalez not far behind that either, but have a couple games here the rest of this weekend. We kind of knew coming into this series that we were circling tonight as, you know, going to be a tough game for the Red Sox. They had him early, they just sort of gave it back there in that one inning in the 4th to give him 3, but kind of knew today was going to be the tough game. Now you got to take care of business the next couple of nights.
1 on, 1 out for Andrew Vaughn, who homered his last time. He takes outside a slider for ball 1. 6-2 White Sox in the bottom of the 8th. You know, when young players come up and suffer injuries, and Alex Cora is forced to kind of patchwork a lineup. I think a lot of us focus on the hitting aspect. The 1-0 is low. But you look around the infield today, I mean, it's Westbrook and Hamilton and Dahlbeck on the dirt. And in that inning where Duran does make the throwing error in left field, there were a couple plays that could have been made that weren't. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Low. They've gone this long stretch, 14 games in a row, without allowing an unearned run. They've now done it in 2 of their last 4.
You play who you can play, right? You deal with the injuries.
3-0. Pitch is ripped into left field. Duran, though, has got it. A top spinning line drive. And they're 2 down. And here comes Paul DeYoung. I think something to watch today and tomorrow is who, like Keller, pitches more than 1 inning. Because you got the bullpen game coming Sunday. It's very possible, depending on how tomorrow goes, that the Sox are going to make some moves. Pitch to DeYoung is a little bit outside, ball 1.
Well, you got some guys. You know, you activate Isaiah Campbell, you send him down to AAA. Josh Winkowski's still down there in AAA. So if you have to use some of these arms in the next night or 2, you can make that switch and get a healthy one up here, a fresh one.
1-0 to DeYoung is crushed toward the corner in left field. This is real trouble. Duran has a bad bounce off the wall. Coming to third, being waved home. Duran's throw to Hamilton. Relay to the plate. They've got him by a mile, but the throw is wide. David Hamilton had the base runner dead to rights, but he sailed the throw up the line. It's 7-2 Chicago. That was a bad break for Duran in left.
Yeah, the ball didn't come off that mat. It looked like it popped up and hit that little netting and stayed, kind of ricocheted left into that corner. And because of that, they sent him. You're right, Hamilton had him. It's just that he tried to get rid of it so quick that the accuracy was left him as he overthrew Wong. Keller was there to back it up, but DeYoung rather big double.
There's Oscar Colas, swing and a miss. I think that has to be part of it, isn't it, Lou, for a young player? It's sort of that internal clock, being around the league a little bit more, knowing who the base runner is. It's the 0-1 to Colas down and in, where it seems that at times for Hamilton and other young players, things speed up a little bit.
It can a little, especially late in innings, but you know, that one there is an infielder. You want to get rid of it quick, but really accuracy is the most important thing. Like, you have to double clutch it, I get it. Then we start talking about not getting rid of it quick enough, but he did have him, the arm strength to get him. Just overthrew Wong.
1-1 with 2 down, 7-2 White Sox about to snap their 14-game losing streak. To pitch up the middle, off the mound. Hamilton gloves, sidearm throw to first, inning over. But going to the ninth, the White Sox have a 5-run lead, 7-2 on the Shaws at Star Market. Red Sox Network.
It's the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event when Dave, the sales guy, asks, want to test drive the Rogue? And I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Dave says, check out the VC turbo engine. I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Dave goes, if you think that's cool, watch this. Dave shows me the miles per gallon and I'm like, whoa, that's pretty impressive fuel economy. Dave mentions, these new cars are going fast. And in that moment, I had to have that Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Sentra.
Now get 1.9% APR financing on the 2024 Nissan Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, excludes Platinum. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Corporation credit approval. See dealer for financing details. and 7824.
Make a pledge not to buy bigger shorts this summer. Fit into last year's shorts or even last decade's shorts in just weeks with Awaken 180. Say it with me. I won't buy bigger shorts. Then book your consultation at awaken180weightloss.com.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
White Sox are sticking with Cannon, leading 7-2. Garrett Cooper to lead it off, then Dom Smith and Cedon Rafael in the Herb Chambers batting order, which in this ninth inning, brought to you by Herb Chambers, Alfa Romeo of Boston, Millbury, and Warwick. First pitch, a strike to Garrett Cooper, who, for my mind, had the key at-bat of the game for the Red Sox with first and third. One out in the fourth inning. 2-1 lead at that time. He struck out. Here's a pop-up on the right side. Foul of the bag. Vaughn is there. Makes the play. One away.
Yeah, you kind of had some momentum. You're dealing with Crochet, and you had a little rattle with that one inning when you scored two. It's a little chaotic. Came back that next inning. Hamilton steals second, steals third. First and third, one out, and it was a big strikeout. Felt like 3-1, kind of just keep putting the heat on him.
So one down, here's Dom Smith. Stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show with Joe Weil. Pitch is low. Hurry in, epic offers going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. 1-0 to Smith. Here's the pitch. Swinging a comebacker. Cannon has it. Fans are starting to feel it. Flip to first, 2 down. I'll give the Cooper at bat the flex of the game. If you're looking to buy a car this season, try Flex Car instead. Their monthly car subscription includes insurance, maintenance, roadside assistance, and more. Get started today at flexcar.com. Right after that play, Crochet became a different pitcher.
Well, they put up 3 in that inning. Bottom half of the inning, get that 4-2 lead, and once you get the lead, never let it go.
Here's Cedon Rafael. Red Sox final hope. Fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Everybody standing here on the south side. Chicago 15-48. 0-1 the pitch. Swing and a looper into left field that's going to end the ball game. Duke Ellis drops it. He's into the game in left, and he just absolutely clanked it. So an error in left continues the game.
Wow. It was a little soft sinking line drive. He got into it like he was about to catch this ball eye level, but it was actually sinking on him. So then he realized, and he had to come in 2 or 3 steps. He ended up trying to catch this ball down by his knee.
Can you imagine if that started something crazy? Here's Jaron Duran, still 7-2. The pitch is down and in for ball 1.
But it was so lackadaisical out there. And then he realized he had to come in and get it and took 2 panic steps, tried to catch it down by his knee and the shin, and clanked it off his heel.
And he's a great defender. Still a 5-run lead, though. 1-0.
Don't get Devers up.
He'd be the tying run. 1-0 the pitch. Runner goes. Defensive indifference as Cedon takes second. It is 1-1. Wouldn't that be something if Devers could come up representing the tying run? You'd have to get Duran, Refsnyder, and Wong aboard. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the Red Sox are down to their last strike.
It's a big spot for Cannon. You're riding a 14-game losing streak. You come into this game 6-2 and ran into a little bit of trouble in that 7th inning, but you got out of it. An easy 8th. Trust me, he's feeling trying to end a 14-game losing streak. He would have loved to have seen Ellis just catch that ball and be right now shaking hands.
Rafael at second, 2 down, 7-2 Chicago. 1-2 to Duran. Here's the pitch. Outside, very close. Well, it's 2-2. Remember, in that 7th inning, Refsnyder hit a ball very hard to left, but it was right at Julks, who was out there at the time. Now it's Ellis, who's the reason this game continues. 2-2. And Cannon steps off and wants another sign. and looks out to the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Swinging a line hopper to short. Backhanded by DeYoung. He steps, throws to first in time, and the ball game is over. The White Sox win it 7-2, and they snap the longest losing streak in their franchise history. 14 in a row is gone. 7-2 Chicago. Kind of a wild game in the South Side. Now the Red Sox just did not have enough. Totals in the Nissan postgame show next on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Make sure your summer is as sweet as cherries with California cherries now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, pick up California cherries for only $2.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2 Bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on California cherries now on sale.
Restaurant this weekend for the new barbecue rib combo. A half rack of baby back ribs and a half rack of St. Louis ribs served with 2 sides and a free petite treat dessert. This weekend only, you gotta love the 9s.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
What do you do about car trouble? Call Dad? Why not give him a break this Father's Day and visit AutoZone instead? If it's a battery problem, AutoZone has free battery testing and charging, and battery options as low as $89.99. And right now, you can save at the AutoZone Father's Day sale through June 16th. Give Dad a break and maybe get him something too at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
This is the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, 7-2, the White Sox win for the first time since May 21st. And they snapped their 14-game losing streak. Will Fleming and Lou Merloni back in the broadcast booth. They're about to shoot fireworks. We will be brief. Joe Weil will take you the rest of the way in the Nissan postgame show. Lou, look, we coming into this game, you knew that Crochet was going to be very tough. And early on he was, but then the defense, a really blatant missed call on a check swing for Jarren Duran. His speed, the Red Sox aggression. They got themselves a 2-1 lead. And then in the next inning, they had an opportunity to get another run in without a hit. Garrett Cooper strikes out. They don't tack on, and then Chicago gets 3 in the next inning. Somehow their bullpen white knuckles it through the last couple of innings. You knew that it would be tough with Crochet, but the way the game unfolded, this was a game you probably feel like you should have had.
Well, for at least the first 3 innings, right? The guy really came into this game being one of the better pitchers in the game in his last 6 outings, and you had that 2-1 lead. You kind of had him rattled. You had that pitch count way up there at 52 after 3 innings. But it really just sort of fell apart on you in that 4th inning. Couple of plays. Would have been great plays to be made. Then the big error kind of really changed the inning as well. And then it just kind of got away from you. Weiser came in, gave a couple solo shots to really extend this lead. But you just really didn't do anything after that inning. Crochet settled in, and he's been throwing the ball really well, and he did it again tonight.
I think that's a good point. Like the home runs that they hit back-to-back off Weiser really, I think, calmed them. Yeah. It's a team with so much scar tissue that who knows how it unfolds if it's just 4-2.
Yeah, I don't think they feel comfortable with a 2-run lead heading into the last 3 innings, but those 2 solo shots made it a 4-run game, and I think that made these guys feel a little bit